Good evening, bub, and welcome to another episode of Natural One. I, of course, am your DM, Bo Christian Williams, and I am joined here by astonishing people. I found a new adjective, guys. Astonishing people. I don't need that one anymore.
Now you're just Project X.
I'm 2 fingers 60. Welcome, astonishing people. Look at these wonderful costumes.
Who are we?
Yeah.
You'll never know.
No.
Can the mics pick up what I'm saying?
I doubt it.
Oh.
The stare of that mask is really bad.
It's unsettling.
Where are you looking?
Deeply into the
I get
camera.
activated.
That's actually terrifying. This is
For
terrible.
copyright
everywhere and
purposes,
nowhere.
I am the badger instead of...
No.
Welcome to a special Halloween episode, everybody, and thank you for joining us. Here we have Darth Maul.
Darth Meal.
Darth Meal,
Darth
excuse
Meal.
me. Yes.
No, that's pod racing.
That wasn't his only line in the film.
Oh,
That
really?
was somebody else's line, but he did only have one.
Oh,
Looks like we got a couple of pirates over here. What's going on?
From Akupara.
I'm into it. Akuparians. What do we got going on over here?
I'm just a detective, see?
Nice.
I know.
Nice. Gumshoe.
Yeah.
I like
Excuse me, I'm walking here.
Oh, all right. Sorry
Yeah.
about that.
And we have Sen with us in the flesh. We have Sen
With the
here.
The ring of the courtesan.
You thought it was a joke, and so did I. And then I showed up. And that's what we got. I'm very happy about it. Look at that flask, too.
I'm so
That's
proud.
Oh,
Gorgeous.
yes. Sorry about that.
Yeah. Why don't you... Ooh.
I'm
sorry.
so proud.
I'm sorry, I couldn't stop staring.
Stop.
And you look up.
I can't think about that.
My oxygen. I'm back. I'm coming back.
Happy Halloween to everyone. Yeah, this is fantastic. Just fantastic. I'm so happy.
I'm so
Why
proud
don't you
of
tell
this.
us about that flask, Sen?
Oh, you mean this flask?
That's where I keep mine too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This was printed by Berkeley Stamp and Engraving, and we only have a few left in the store. Can I get a thumbs up?
Yeah.
Well, I got a thumbs up. So we got a few left in the store, as well as
Four
some
left.
coasters with our QNC label right here.
And I believe we also have that bundle package as well still, right? So you can bundle and get all of it together. Yeah. Super cool. Where can you find that? You guys remember? crescentchaos.com/merch.
The oxygen deprivation has affected me.
There you go. But if you want to, I think it's exclamation point merch, right? In the chat. I'm sure one of our wonderful moderators are providing you with that right now. Beautiful. I love the flask.
That's a great bundle.
It is.
Yeah.
It comes with a free Sen. No, it doesn't.
+5 to persuasion, though.
Hey, you know you want to buy this bundle.
Flask.
Per the rules, that's +5.
Guess I have to buy it now. I have to.
Will saves everyone. Okay. Let's go right on in with the other announcements here. Of course, Gordon Biersch is our sponsor. It's beer, and we drink it, and it's Gordon Biersch. It's not that other beer. It's Gordon Biersch. There you go.
I like it.
Yeah?
That's good.
That's all right.
I will say that I like it.
No, thank you. Thank you for your pity.
Golf club. It was a golf club.
There it is.
you go.
There it is. Next we have Game Castle. Tell us about Game Castle.
First of all, rule of Game Castle: don't be an asshole. Go to Game Castle.
That's what's up.
Only rule?
First rule.
Where's the next one? Come on.
That second rule is if you want to go to Game Castle, you can use code CHAOS.
No, exclamation point Game Castle to get the affiliate link.
To get the affiliate link.
Yeah.
That's right. And they give 20% off on pre-orders.
Yeah, and that beats out Amazon.
It
So you're
does.
breaking even, and you get to go to Game Castle.
Not always beat out Amazon. Your mileage may vary. It gets it close, and you're supporting your local game store.
You'll be happy with what you get.
Yeah, you will. Love it. Okay. next up, Gale Force 9 has provided spell cards. Do you guys have them? Mm-hmm. These very sexy spell cards. There's some druids over there, yeah. And arcane here for sorcerer. There it is. Look at that. They've provided to us, thank you very much, Gale Force 9, exclamation point wizard or exclamation point paladin in the chat, and it will bring up the link to these. Lovely game cards.
Paladin.
Good for DMs as well, if you want to prepare spells for different people, there it is, right there. So
Nice.
check them out, Gale Force 9. Okay. I think that's it for these announcements. We are going to be giving away a couple of things tonight. We are giving away this very lovely Foxy Regulars pin. Yes, a new one, not this one, but a brand new one in packaging for you. Gorgeous, and it says the Foxy Regulars at the bottom. So that's very nice. And we will be giving away a Nord Games luck deck as well at some point tonight. So stay tuned to get that luck deck, which we use here as well. Those of you who are just joining us, you'll see when they roll a natural 20, they get a natural 20 card. When they roll a natural 1, I get a natural 1 card to use against them. So it's a lot of fun. Definitely enhances your game. Nord Games, check them out, nordgamesllc.com. Okay. Now, we have one more announcement before we get to bits. Halloween bits. It was recently somebody's birthday. Hello. It was Kelly's birthday. We went to Disneyland. And what did you want to do?
We actually brought back some gifts for all of the characters.
Aw.
So I just wanted to go around and kind of give everybody a present.
That's very presents!
Yes, Hobbit birthdays.
Hobbit birthdays.
Stolen from our own Vanna Lossman.
There you go. There you go. Wherever she may be.
Wherever she may be. So if it's cool with you guys, I just wanted to kind of go around the table. I will start with Sen.
So, Sam, you read what it says.
The Tabby Cat, Berkshire. Oh, it's spelled with an I.
Yes.
That's a good thing to know. Sen, the Broken Wheel, Karma, Lithuania.
Yeah, so it's like a package was delivered
Are they tracking it?
from the
Pencil through glass. Oh wait, no, that's the other thing on the back. Sorry, no, trick deck. The secret deck of magicians and card sharks.
That's so cool.
Find the selected card instantly, pull all 4 aces from the deck. There are hundreds of tricks possible with this deck from... that has a copyright, so... Who didn't magic?
Who didn't?
Who didn't?
Who didn't? I know I didn't.
But who did?
Fun and easy to do. Magic skill level 1, because Sen is a level 2 wizard.
Sen's gonna master it. Sen's gonna master it.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
In character gift.
That's awesome.
Aw.
And you say,
Oh my gosh.
What is it?
To buy a love Lilith.
Oh my god!
Yes, mine. I love that. That's awesome. I love
That's
it.
brilliant. Oh my god.
Yes, please open.
It's so funny. I just love this. This is enough. That's fine. That's good. I don't need to open this. I'm a little scared. What is Lilith have planned?
Oh god.
You'll have to see.
Oh no.
The Ark of the Covenant.
Don't look right at it!
Oh, look at it.
Oh, there's more
packaging.
Whoa, more packaging.
It's paper in paper.
The paper's
well,
not-
if it's like, you like paper, right?
I got you a mystery.
We get that for our cat all the time, and they love it.
Whoa, what
If
is...
you don't want, give it back. I'll return it.
Oh my goodness. What?
It's hitchhiking
It's ghosts.
It's the hitchhiking ghost from the Haunted Mansion that follow you around after the...
They follow in Maya everywhere.
Yes.
That's
They
amazing.
will go right next to my support Cthulhu. Yes, I have
go.
a support Cthulhu.
Nice.
That's so cute.
That is so adorable. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Aw.
What could this be? 2 Natrix from Judas. Thought you could get some good use out of this. See you in Ismail.
Except he's dead.
P.S. I'm dead.
He got it in the mail just in time.
That's right.
And this goes in here.
I figured it'd be like an old gift that he sent to her before they.
Yeah. Yeah.
As I was on my way.
Yours is also lots of paper.
Oh, it's in a box.
All paper.
This
Or
looks
is it a
interesting.
box?
It's just the box.
That's just.
It's just a
You
box.
always know what everybody wants.
You guys do good.
Just a box.
More paper.
More paper.
Oh, baby.
Oh, I know what this is now. Oh, yeah.
Oh, yes!
Oh my god, you guys are awesome.
Oh.
It says Natrix on it.
It's a wine glass that's engraved with Natrix.
This is beautiful. This is fucking beautiful.
We watched the guy do it by hand.
Yeah.
It was really cool.
Yeah.
We're like, that's not a computer.
I love this.
Yeah.
I love
Yeah.
this.
Now you can have your rum and your wine.
Yeah. You got your own. And then for you, sir.
Oh my goodness. Thank you.
ASMR for you out there.
Nice.
And then just
Captain Riley, Akupara. To Mehem, the broken wheel at Karama. There we go. Come visit soon. Can't wait
To show you.
to show you the memorial. Captain Riley.
Captain Riley.
Sick. Okay, so can we name this episode back to Akupara?
You want to go back?
Yeah, we can take a quick detour, right?
It's fine.
Should take just a second.
Just Onra's finger.
Oh my god. That's
What does it say?
it says Onra.
it's a black and bloody red leather wristband.
Because Mehem wears the bloodied cloth from Onra.
Yeah, and the leather would definitely match her skin. This is amazing.
That's so sweet.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Awesome. Don't watch me fumble.
I love this.
Everyone stare
Don't watch
down.
that part.
Everyone
Okay.
stare down.
And now look back at me. Yeah, it fits perfectly without any fuzz.
Thought it would be a fun gift.
Yeah.
You guys.
Yeah, thank you.
Oh.
Yes. Happy birthday.
Thank you.
Yes.
We don't have to worry about
I think
that.
that's why we're all. That's why we're all probably like, oh, this is your day. Oh man,
I'm like, no.
you are
I
magnificent.
did it.
Alrighty. Well, thank you. Enjoy, guys. And we're gonna move on here to the bits.
Bits.
My heart's still warmed though. So.
That's good. All right. Going around the table, we have the 4 from last time. They carry over 1. What am I here? 2,
Thank you.
3, and 4. Not in the glass.
Thank God.
Let's not break the glass.
Remy, stop.
Okay. Well, if I must. But I don't want to, ever. Okay.
Shut up.
And now we have from our very own Vaneloswin 1,000 bits to the players. To the players.
Oh my goodness.
Over here. Okay.
That was cool though.
Well done, and going back around.
It was the force.
There it is, 1,000 bits. That's it for bits, and it's to the players for looking amazing.
Aww. Right back.
Apparently, I don't look amazing or something.
You do.
I don't understand it.
Whatever.
I have almost the exact amount of claws I'm supposed to, so
Don't worry, that's what
Whatever, Logie. It's
That's
fine.
what super glue's for.
that's right. Alrighty, I'll just wear these all game. Alrighty, thank you for the bits, Vaneloswin. And now it's time to get back into the recap of last week's episode. Yes. Okay. I'm gonna take these off. Okay. Last time.
So unsettling.
Are you all right over there?
I was looking at you, but then I accidentally off-put her. I'm sorry. I'll put the mask.
Thanks. One more inspiration to you guys from Squeal the Bard, because he loves you all. And I think we went there. Do we go to the second one here? Yes. There it is. All right. Okay. Now, last time on Natural One. You guys came down and had a lovely conversation with Kuruk, who was a older druid and knows Rhea very, very well, and his traveling companion, Pieter Gregoric. You guys had a lovely chat where Karuk hit on Mehem a bit.
Unknowingly to Mehem.
Yeah, Mehem didn't get it at all and just went right over.
It's very characteristic, though.
Yeah.
So very, very consistent.
I agree. Very, very Mehem. Dealing with a lot of stuff at the time as well. During that time, Sen decided to sneak off. Yes, she successfully snuck away from the party for a little over 3 hours. Yup.
Took her a long time to get water.
Was going. Told Mehem she was going to check on the. What was it? The wheelhouse. Needed a bag from the carriage, and to check on Kevin, and got the ticket from Mehem. And then did not go to the wheelhouse. Went straight, almost straight to the Uzlim embassy, stopping along the way briefly to snatch a coat and hat from people on the streets. Successfully did that and made her way to the embassy. As she got there, found out it was just about closing time and that they were not going to be able to do much, but said, hey, I really want to get this spell from the library. They notified the regional magister, and Sen was allowed to come in. Took you to one of the crystals for traveling, transport crystal, and popped all the way up to the top floor, the 6th floor, or the 5th floor, and then you went up the smaller spiral staircases, double helix staircases that kind of led to the top floor, which is for the regional magister. And he brought you into the library, found a ritual book that had Find Familiar in it. You did give the regional magister your name of Sen, and then you gave them your brand in exchange for that spell, which is regular policy with all Uzlim mages. If you want to add a spell to your spell book, they're going to track who knows what spells. So you did that. They took an imprint of your brand, and on your way down, instead of taking the crystal, Sen decided to take the stairs and walk down. Likely because last time she took the crystal, she vomited everywhere. But it was cleaned up very quickly by...
Prestidigitation.
It helps. For all your vomit needs. It also flavors food. The juxtaposition is not good there. It flavors your vomit so you can eat it again.
Better out
Like
than in,
dogs.
I would say.
Like dogs.
It's a beautiful, disgusting cycle.
Yeah.
Like a cow. Anyhow, now that I've ruined the night for us all, let's get past it.
We haven't even gotten started.
Put this down mask. Okay, so on her way down, 2 floors down on the 4th floor. Oh, God.
Depth perception.
On your way down, you on the 4th floor, just going around as the circle of teleportation opened a portal up, and out stepped 4 frostworms. Your back was to them, but they stopped you, saying that the embassy was closed and that you shouldn't be here. You then tried to kind of explain it away. They asked you to turn around. You did a sleight of hand to cast the disguise self. It worked. You changed your face. They didn't see it. But then they asked Sen her name, and she said, Bryn. And mentioned that the regional magister was cool with it. Said, oh, yeah, it's cool. I was just come from the regional magister. Knows about it. Said, okay. Asked Caleb to escort you down. Caleb had some issues with being a little escort now, basically an usher. Sen tried to talk his ear off a bit, which he just wasn't into at all. And eventually was just like, there's the door. And Sen kept trying to talk and eventually just turned around and walked away, said, there's still the door, bye. Boom. And leaves. Sen then left the embassy, heading back towards the Broken Wheel, where you guys were staying. At that time, Sen, while trying to put all the stuff back, the jacket and the hat, looked behind her to see if someone was following. And indeed, Sen did see somebody following, a cloaked figure, cloaked in white. And Sen tried to lose them through the crowd, stealthing around, and then got into a back alley and decided to jump up onto the roof, which she did. And directly behind her, who had just flown up to get a better vantage point, was Caleb. Caleb saw Sen. Sen saw Caleb. There was that moment of, oh, shit. And they're off. Sen cast a spell, which was Long Strider. Activated your Blade Song, and rushed out of there through the alleyways and the city streets to try and lose this person. Eventually, you had a speed of 50. They had a fly speed of 60 feet. But Sen was able to lose Caleb briefly. And during that time that Sen lost Caleb, she saw kind of a grate on the ground, kind of a rainwater kind of sewer grate on the ground, and made for it, ran, tried to parkour slide through, got stuck in there, and in a desperate attempt to try and get herself free, she used shape water, grabbed this water from below, and threw it on her. This gray water in there. So more than water came with it.
Ew.
Yep. And Sen got kind of coated in that, but was able to get out and start down there just in time to hear someone land outside. Sen stopped and waited. Didn't make a sound. And eventually Caleb, in a huff, left to go search. At which point, Sen tried to get home. Home being, of course, the Broken Wheel. Sen made her way as best she could, with an intelligence check to see if she could find through the sewers. Ended up a little past that, over by the city gates. Came up, decided instead to disguise herself as a goblin. Had her roll a performance check to see how goblin-y she was. Yeah, because I imagine the one goblin she had seen so far, she's trying to impersonate, is just walking down the street, guard. Made a performance roll, looks goblin enough, and went back. During all that time, back at the tavern, you guys remember what happened? It was more Karuk and Peter talking to you guys. Kind of finding out a bit more about Mehem, talking about his family, which kind of put Mehem in an even worse kind of
1,000-yard stare.
Yeah. Yeah, which Maya was able to kind of pick up on. And then, as you guys retired for the night, Maya went to go talk to Mehem in his room. Kicked Ted out, who said, all right, I'm just going to go get drunk.
I reassured him I would go get him later.
That's right.
Sorry, Ted.
I'm truly sorry.
Oops.
So that happened. He did go and get drunk while you guys were having a conversation. Rhea was going to sneak out, right?
Mm-hmm. To go look for Sen. She's been gone for a while.
That's right. Sen had been gone for far too long. And so you opened the window and tried to climb down the pipes.
As a
that led
rat.
down. As a rat, that's right. And you had your Cleveland moment. No, 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 no. Back into Rhea, flat on your ass.
Erraticus.
I know. My one hit point.
At which point, Sen did come around to the back and found Rhea. How'd you guys end up getting back up there?
I was I knew which window was our window. And Sen jumped up there and then was kind enough to lend a hand so I could climb back up to the window.
Squelch.
Like,
Once in there, Sen cleaned herself off with the rain water that Rhea put on her to help clean her off, and using shape water kind of ended up hitting a guy passing by. And it's like, I'm coming for you. And came in, and as you guys were kind of talking about what just happened, why Sen was so late and looking like a goblin. Right, because she saw you as a goblin, right?
Yes.
Yes.
I sniffed her out. I was a cat.
Mhm.
And I realized it was Sen.
That's right. That's right. So you found Sen, brought her back. You guys are back there. This guy comes up, starts banging on the door. As that happens, Sen comes out with the rapier and points it right at his throat. Tell him to back off. And you kind of,
I think Natrix was in the room with us too. At
Yes.
That point, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
yes, I forgot. I was trying to watch it today on the drive home. Busy weekend, but great. So yes, thank you. Natrix was there with you guys, and this guy came in. Everybody kind of came out, including Maya, who heard the.
Maya's never seen Sen so upset.
That's the truth. And then the guy kind of starts to back up and backed up into Karuk, and Peter said that's just fine. He's gonna leave now, unharmed, and left. After that, Sen and Rhea were talking, and Rhea was trying to get information out of Sen as to what happened and what's going on. Sen said, "No, I need to talk to David." And you went and got David. Rhea was asked to leave the room and decided to go bunk with Peter and Karuk. Then David went back with Sen and talked with Sen about what's going on. So, nobody heard, except for Sen and David, what's going on and what David may be able to do about it. Said he's not going to get any sleep tonight. He said he knows some people in this organization known as the Cloak that operates heavily in Karama, a criminal organization, and that he was going to take care of it. Took an etching of your brand, of Sen's brand, asked Sen if there was anything else that he needed to know. First chastised Sen for not telling him earlier about any of this. After he directly asked, what do I need to know? Is there anything? So chastised Sen for that, and then said, I'm going to take care of this. But you're not allowed to question my methods. And you're going to stay here tonight. And you ended up sleeping with
Reginald.
Yes, Reginald. So, that's where we left that. And then these two, this conversation we had with Maya and good old Mehem. Maya started asking Mehem about what was going on. Mehem eventually kind of broke down and started talking about his past, about his family, about how he didn't always used to be the youngest, about how there was somebody else. And as the Mage Nation took one family member after the other to serve them from the Mehem Jiro's family, the Jiro family.
Or Mehem Jiro, or
Yeah,
Jiro.
yeah. It was just Mehem and Asaph, his younger sibling. Ended up that I don't want to give anything away. Do you remember exactly what you said? How much you talked about?
Yeah, no, I honestly did give the story about Asaph was the youngest at the time of me being at Dragonholm, and I lost him, and that haunts me to that day. Do you know how I lost him? I'm gonna course correct
Yes.
Yeah, you got home late, and he had stolen something from a guard
again.
in mischievous fashion, and the guard came and basically beat him to death.
Yeah. And I got there. Yeah.
And then you killed the guard, I think.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I remember.
I love it.
Yeah. Just making sure.
No, yeah.
So Maya now knows that, and Maya said, if you tell me your secret, I will tell you mine. And Maya revealed to Mehem that she doesn't remember a whole lot, right?
Yep, and that when I go into those trances, basically it's not me there, but I'm going into the past and I'm seeing things that she says, I think I died. And I'm not sure, but Lilith's been with me since that time, she thinks, and that she thinks that this body's hers.
Thinks that she's trying to get that body, and at that time, you cast your ability,
Yeah.
Divine Sense,
Yeah. There we go.
and were able to see through the ethereal plane. You could see Lilith. Maya could not see her at that time, but Mehem could. As you guys felt the room get colder, chills go up your spine, and as you saw Lilith, she came up behind you while you were talking to Maya and put her hands, bloody, gruesome, bony hands, on your shoulders and said one word in your ear. Mine. As you tried to reason with her.
As every cell in my body just kind of clenched. Yeah. And she disappeared.
She disappeared. Establishing a couple of things with that, which I'm happy about. Eventually you guys went your separate ways, and Ted came back.
Drunk as a skunk.
Very, very drunk. And Mehem had to put him in bed.
True to his word.
I completely forgot.
Help him take off his armor. As he was singing.
Please stop kicking. Please stop kicking.
You stop kicking.
I am stationary.
Your mom is stationary.
My mom, I don't even know where she is.
I didn't mean
Is that an O?
Sorry.
She is not an elliptical. You take that back.
What?
Stationary. Like,
Oh, stationary body.
Yeah.
That's good. Yes.
I'm thinking like an envelope.
Oh,
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
yeah.
No matter how
Both
hard
work well.
no.
Never
I
mind.
don't feel
God,
as,
that's not okay.
I don't feel as smart now.
no matter
Go take your time out.
I'll rub my nose in it.
Take that fake light with you.
You mean this one?
I hate that it did that.
Was that? Did you cringe?
Yeah.
Cringe
yeah.
so hard.
Nice.
Nice.
Okay.
Are we done with the recap?
This is where we left off. Was here with you guys, going to sleep. You finally getting, or Mehem finally getting Ted to bed.
Yeah, I'd say I pretty much passed out. There's a lot.
Yeah.
Actually, I also went to bed saying, I'm sure everything will be fine in the morning. And then I go to sleep.
His last words.
All right. There was one thing that we didn't quite get to do that night, and it was Rhea going into Karuk's room. So I wanted to give you the opportunity, if you want to talk to Karuk, discuss anything, have him show you what a yak looks like.
Definitely. Trade toad and yak.
Yes.
And I would just say that we probably spent the evening speaking in Druidic so that Pieter can understand, but
Oh yeah, that's really nice. It's not rude at all. Thank you. You're wonderful. So glad.
and Rhea would have told him everything, like from when she left, up through getting captured and being reunited with everybody, and the real reason why we are being asked to go to Lithania as opposed to the BS everyone told him at dinner.
Told him everything about all your companions that you know, huh?
Yes. All of them.
Okay.
Karuk and I go way back, you guys.
That's right. That's right. None of you guys know that. I do want to roleplay a couple of things, if that's all right. If you want to have a conversation with him. Okay. Before we do that, we have more bits here from 3 Fingers 60. I'm 2 fingers.
Where's the other claw?
Yeah. Oh, I have 3 fingers there. Thank you.
Don't worry, we'll super glue that at the break.
And 3 Fingers 60 says, "Happy birthday, Rhea."
Thank
There it
you.
is. Birthday bits. Birthday bits. There it is.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Everyone give her happy birthday.
Birthday bits. Thank you very much, 3 Fingers 60.
Birthday bits.
Hold on, we should have Sen ask.
+5 to persuasion,
+5
Sen.
persuasion.
Birthday.
Please. More birthday bits.
Truly
God, I'm
strong.
so proud.
Bits.
So proud of this.
Truly stronger than the Force.
We've created something truly beautiful.
Oh my god. Okay, all right.
Wow, that's impressive in a corset.
Yeah.
Thank you.
That's work.
That was work.
He's like, I'm really digging
Sen
this.
does work.
Work it. Work it, girl.
Okay, we're gonna see if those bits roll in. For that work.
Should I roll across the table?
Just don't make him do that, please.
It's that show.
No more of that noise.
Do it.
Okay, maybe a D20.
I love that he's over here.
Roll for it.
Do it.
Do it. Do it. Do it. So good. So, we're going to pick up with Karuk asking a couple of specific questions about what's going on. And the first thing he is going to ask you is, so you have wondered for so long where your father is, and now you have a clue.
I do. On Okupara, one of the pirate captains there gave me some hints. I think he might be wandering the Deadlands.
The Deadlands. We have only heard of this
I know.
legend.
I know. But if there's even a chance,
If he is in the Deadlands, Rhea, then he is truly your father.
I can't wait to find out.
So you have to go to the capital. But
Yes,
then after that, you are going to find your father.
I'll see if I can. It would be a really long journey to go on my own. I'll see what I can manage.
They say there are all sorts of beasts. Not like this. Turns into a yak in front of you.
Oh! You're right, they do smell weird.
Leans up against you.
Just. Oh my gosh, they're so soft.
Was that in Druidic?
Yes.
Okay. Well, at least Peter will come in and be like, "Yes, feel it. Isn't that wool absolutely fabulous?"
Yes, it's quite soft.
Yes, yes.
Surprising. What do you do about the smell?
Well, you deal with it, really. I mean, you don't.
You just wear this smell?
No, of
People
course not. You have
purchase
to
it.
wash it. You have to process the
I suppose
the
that
wool,
makes sense. Right.
and then it comes out and looks gorgeous. I'm telling you, all the
Right.
nobles here in Nathania will be wearing it soon.
I have no doubt.
Yes, if you are lucky, you will be wearing it. But it is very soft, is it not?
It is. I look forward to giving it a try.
Well, as for the rest of your journey, these people sound dangerous.
That's the impression that I've gotten from them so far. From that one, David.
What about him?
That's the impression I've got of
He
these
is
people from
dangerous.
him. No, he's the one that told me.
He told
He
you.
essentially said that we could comply or we could be hunted like animals.
So they are forcing you to go to the capital.
Essentially. I'll go with them and tell them what I know. It's very little, and be on my way to find my father.
I hope so. I've never seen you ever capitulate with much glee.
It has been a struggle. You've met them.
Oh, I have.
It's an interesting bunch.
That bronze dragonborn.
Easy, Karuk.
Better in the morning.
Oh, is he talking about the Dragonborn again?
Just gonna look over.
Yeah. Someday maybe.
I'm afraid our dear Mehem is rather inexperienced with the world, Karuk. I think you might be a bit much for him.
Oh, is that right? Well,
Ease into it, my friend.
ease into it. Okay. It is not my strong suit.
Nor mine.
I would just as soon lift him with my arms and take him with me to a place for a date.
Right, well, this just
Then
got...
lead to.
And then after that, who knows?
I have to say, I assumed that Piotr was your companion.
I heard my name. You talking about me?
Just commenting on your lovely yak wool.
Is that what she was doing? You shake your head, right? And roll a perception. Of course, he's looking right at you. He sees it. Perception roll that. Sees
No, go ahead and roll.
Yeah.
Maybe he blinked. I don't know.
Go like this, and I shake your head, and he's like, all right. What's going on?
She is asking if we are an item.
And what is your answer? Looks at you.
Yes, we are. But we have a kind of arrangement. It is open as I want to see the world. And Peter here is an excellent guide and companion and partner in that.
Well, I have to say, when you left when I was 12, I wasn't expecting it, but if you can get to Mehem, by all means, I would put money on that.
Oh. But maybe our paths will align as I continue to walk mine, and he walks his. And maybe when he is in a better place, then I will strike.
And I might have to get them Ted.
I have no doubt, my friend.
Oh, no.
Oh, yeah, I've just been pointing at the honor bracelet.
That's amazing.
Well then, if you need me, you can commune. And if I hear from the trees that you need me, I will be there, Rhea.
Thank you, Karuk. Perhaps it's time I communed again.
I do think it would be wise. I'm sure they miss talking to you.
Chatty bunch that they are.
Excellent. Well, I think it is time to sleep. You
I
look
agree.
like you are troubled, even though you have given me a lot of information.
It's been quite a journey.
Well, if I know anything about you, it's that you will not quit. And you will not allow anyone to stop you. So,
At least that much hasn't changed.
go kick those nobles' ass in Lithania City. Go find your father.
Perhaps as a yak.
Or me as a giant toad. Thank you for showing me that. Equally smelly.
And slimy. They leave quite a mess. Sorry about that.
It's okay. I don't care. I just
And you see rain over them.
Just like all the smiles.
And then you guys say your goodnights. You go to bed and sleep till the morning. Awesome. The rest of yours sleep. And we have more.
Oh.
Oh my.
We have more bits. Squeal the Bard has given another 500 bits. 500, I think we're over here with it. There it is. Thank you, Squeal the Bard. Good old B. Sislowski. Thank you, Ben. And then we have some birthday bits. Some birthday bits.
Thank you.
Okay.
Bits.
When I say some,
Birthday bits.
when I say some birthday bits, I mean all the birthday bits.
Oh my.
Oh my.
birthday
How
bits.
many birthdays?
Bryn's
Get
birthday
it.
bits.
Get it.
Birthday bits.
Brits.
It's slowly transforming into another word. Birthday bits.
Okay.
Oh my gosh. James.
I want
That's
a
your
birthday
plus 5 to inspiration, or to persuasion, working right there.
I need some ones.
I will do it in
Stack
bits.
it up.
Make it hail.
Birthday bits to the players, a total of 16,500 bits.
What?
16,500 bits from the one, the only, the Ingvar Chaos.
Thank you so much.
Wow.
The chaos reign.
Oh.
And the force or something.
Stop looking at me. It's worse than your fingers, man. Like, no, don't do it together. I didn't know such evil could exist.
That's actually kind of terrifying.
If we get a strobe light, I can give everyone nightmares.
All right, we're gonna get back to these bits. Sorry, Ingvar Chaos. Thank you. Ingvar Chaos with 16,500 bits, a total of 33 bits.
Wow.
That's
33 bits. I'm gonna try and get here. Here's
Thank you.
Defecating.
5,
Enhanced.
They're all to Kelly. Kelly gets them all for her birthday bits.
10.
Just like keep throwing them.
Birthday bits.
Oh my god. I'm gonna make a
So
fort.
33 inspo is what it is. 5, 10,
insane.
15,
Oh my god.
20,
We need to use these.
We could totally make it hail.
21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28,
Can't see.
29, 30, 31, 32, and 33. There it is. So we'll give away these guys, as you know. The coins are worth 5 each for. Okay. The coins are worth 5 each, so go ahead and catch.
Oh, my teeth.
It's insane. Here we go. 5, 10. Whoop, there it is. 15. And
There it is.
20.
All right.
Nice. And now I can throw these. Now we get on to send 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29. Okay, I get to keep that one. Nice catch. Back at you here, Natrix. 30. Okay, I get to keep that one as well.
I'm noticing a theme here.
30, 31, 32, whoop, and 33. Well done. Well done. And on top of that, using the Terminator emote gave another 1,650 bits. So 3 inspiration go to the DM for that. That is 1, 2, and 3.
Well, it's all right. It's fine.
Thank you so much for all the bits, you guys.
It is very fun.
Thank
We're
you.
not done. We got one more.
Oh my god.
3 Fingers 60 give bits to me since they rolled a nat 20. Who rolled the nat 20? I rolled the nat. They rolled? No, they rolled. They did. They rolled the nat 20, so
On those
I
bits, yeah.
get the bits.
Like you should get it if it's not 1.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would think.
Well, I don't know. All I know is I've got 4 inspiration now with which to mess with you. Damn it. So, see how it goes. Thank you, everyone, for the bits. Of course, every single week we say it. Ingvar Chaos, that's insane.
Thank you so
Thank
much.
you.
Same.
Thank you guys so much. Happy birthday bits all around, which is amazing. All of this stuff goes right back into the show, helps us continue to make this wonderful show and share the experience with you guys. So thank you guys so much
Like,
much
really
for
much.
it.
Thank you.
2 bits left in here. 2 bits left. I might have to go into the boys.
I know.
So, okay.
You good?
I'm great.
Enjoying it, huh? Yeah.
I'm right there with you.
That was my experience as well. Are you all right there, Darth Meal?
No?
I just see the mask like, fuck. It's like such a good
I'm vegan. Darth Meal.
I'm sorry, I just thought because of Darth Meal.
Yeah, it's good.
It's just a
Gone
fact.
to the dark side because I'm vegan? What?
They have
No,
cookies.
Darth Meal, just
Like
because of his
meal
name
with
I
alone,
get it.
could be vegan.
Or
That's my
lasagna.
own. That's my own canon. I don't need J.J. Abrams'
Lasagna?
It could be
approval.
lasagna.
Okay.
All right.
Darth Meal. My apprentice. Darth Meal.
Try this. It's healthier for you.
No!
It'll do wonders for your skin.
Sends them to get cut in half.
That's why Darth Vader lifts him at the end.
Like, no more.
Your eating ways are unhealthy.
Okay.
No, for me.
I love our tangents.
Oh, you're fine, dear.
For me. Palpatine eats meat. That was the joke. He eats meat.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
That's fine. That's fine.
Yes.
It's really cool. All right.
I understand I'm gonna die. It doesn't stop me from eating meat.
Interesting studies over 40 years on cancer rates. Anyhow, so,
What'd you see after 40?
alrighty. You're all asleep. You are now with Reginald. No alarm. Right? I don't think we talked about.
I mean, it's still up.
It's still up, but in the other room.
Yeah.
So in your room, there's no alarm.
No.
Before you went to bed, would you have done that?
I'm with Reginald, probably, yeah.
Okay. So I'll give it to you. Just because in the past that's what you've done, and you are afraid for your life. So I think past precedent is enough to say that that's what would happen. Take the string. Show it out, and Reginald would.
Yes, alarm. That's a good one. I always have a bit of twine for myself as well.
Yes, just keeps a little bit in the back pocket.
Very useful spell. I'm impressed with one so young.
Thank you. You guys go to sleep. Let me look up on D&D Beyond alarm exactly, so that I am making an informed decision here.
This opening of the notes brought to you by Gordon Biersch.
Gordon,
Drink it.
or else.
Gordon Biersch, no.
Just drink it.
Gordon Biersch has got your back. Yes, the Biersch.
Gordon Biersch are back in town.
It's the Biersch.
Biersch is big.
The Biersch is back in town.
Oh my god.
Don't worry about not shaving for November. You've got the
Okay, when you did you designate any creatures that won't set off the alarm?
Will be
David. would
David?
be the only one.
Okay. Okay. Mental or audible for the alarm?
Mental.
Mental. Okay. A mental alarm alerts you with a ping in your mind if you are within 1 mile. Okay. The ping awakens you if you are sleeping. You sleep, and in the deep night, make a perception check, disadvantage.
Would it just be passive perception since I'm asleep?
I want to see how well you hear this.
Nope.
What is it?
Not one.
Awesome! Awesome! You get
First
you guys have a
roll
lot.
of the night.
You guys have a lot.
I mean,
Yeah,
but it's
let's do it.
disadvantage, isn't it?
Oh yeah. So that's the one you got to take.
Oh.
God, that's great.
That's great.
I love seeing when Bo gets all excited. You know something's gonna go down.
Don't worry. Off to a rough start, but it's gonna get better. It will get better.
Stop it.
Disadvantage on a saving throw.
Disadvantage
Not
on a
better.
saving throw. There it go. Okay. So you don't hear the door creak open just a little bit. And the light that comes through. Then, all of a sudden, you awake as this alarm starts blaring in your head.
I will have Ray of Frost ready, and
I wouldn't say you have Ray of Frost ready.
or I mean just like it will go.
You
Like,
woke up from a
yeah.
dead sleep. I tell you what, let's roll initiative.
Okay.
16.
16. Okay. You go first.
All right, it just like pop up, notice, and just like Ray of Frost.
Ray of Frost. You have dark vision, and as you pop up and look, you have two people that just originally, as you're getting your eyesight, look like blurs standing in front of you. Which one do you attack? The one on the right or the one just behind that's near the door?
The one in front.
The one in front? Okay. Go ahead and roll your attack.
22.
22 definitely hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
6.
6 points of damage as you see this person. It's this icicle kind of hits him, and you hear him scream out. You hear David's voice kind of yell out as he goes, "Ah! Ah! Sen! Ah!" And it's their turn. Any movement?
And there's a window.
Yes.
Back up close to the window and just like be ready to possibly jump out.
Okay. So you back up, and David kind of comes forward.
Bloody hell, Sen. It's me. Close your eyes, if you could, please. You can't see who this is.
And he goes up to you, and you feel a bag go over your head and tighten up.
Hand just like reacts.
Don't worry. I promise. This is not gonna hurt. But I do need something from you. Stay still. You can start. You feel hands kind of go onto your head, touching different points, and then kind of squeeze down as you feel kind of a warmth in your head. 1 second. You feel this warmth as a memory pops into your head. And it is a memory of you running through a circle of teleportation portal that has opened up. And as you look back, you see an arm come through the portal to grab you just as the portal closes, and the arm is lopped off and falls to the ground at your feet as you back away. As this memory enters your mind, you feel the fingers on your face pull down to your temple, and they come together. And you feel all of a sudden as if something is kind of pulling on that memory. And then the hands let go as they grab from your head and pull out this memory and put it down into a bottle. Close it. That's all we need. There you lay down. Don't look for 30 seconds.
I'll see you in the morning.
David,
Yeah.
can you bring me some scissors in the morning?
Yeah. I think I could do that. What you got planned? What you need him for?
Makeover?
I think that's a really good idea. You're gonna have to look different. And your face is a dead giveaway.
Okay. While you're going shopping for me, could you also get some disguise supplies if you can find them?
I'll leave you what I have. Bag kind of drops down. He rummages through it. Puts out a couple of things. If you need more, let me know in the morning. Now I gotta go.
Okay. Can I take this bag off my head, or are you gonna do that?
You hear a guy walk, and the door closed. And he takes it off. All right. I wish you had told me. And he turns and walks out. Leaving you in the dark room.
What on earth was that?
David playing a prank.
I saw what they did to you. There's no prank. You don't have to tell me. I'm just a poor carriage driver, remember? So, you don't need me to mind my own business. Of course I will do that, but as an old wizard to a young one, it seems to me they took something from you. And memories in the hands of those who don't know what to do with them or have nefarious purposes with them. Young wizard. It could get you into trouble.
Already in it right now?
Well, if there's anyone who knows about staying out of trouble, it's old Reginald. Here. Stay close to me. I won't let anyone hurt you.
Thank you.
Get some sleep. It's late. I dread to think what this group wants to do in the morning.
I'll get back into bed, but instead of laying down, I'm just going to... It's against the wall, I'm assuming, the bed. Like, press into the corner and just take the pillow, hold it here, and underneath, like, where I bend my legs is going to be one of the daggers.
Just waiting there, ready?
Trying to get some sleep,
Okay.
but in that position.
Okay. Go ahead and make a sleep roll, I guess. I don't know. Let's just do a d20.
20?
A natural 20?
Yeah.
Whoa, look at that. Cool. You are able to eventually find some sleep.
Plus 1d12 after making a saving throw.
Nice. Nice.
you are eventually able to make some sleep pretty quickly. Just sitting there recalling names. And eventually drift off to sleep. The morning comes. You all kind of rouse, we'll say at about 7:30. Around then, you guys are starting to wake up. There's a disguise kit left for you. But with it has a number of wigs, paints, false prosthetics, one giant nose.
What? Maybe we both get to use it this time. Freaking scales on it.
You take that?
Yes. Has scissors arrived at all or no?
Not yet.
Okay. I shall, at the moment, begin using whatever paints I can find and make my complexion a darker tone, particularly in the hands and the face and neck area. And
there's a mirror in the room and you start applying it. Go ahead and make your skill check.
which would be?
Disguise kit. So is just your dex without proficiency unless you put proficiency in
Yeah, I have. Pretty sure.
I think it's dex. Maybe it's intelligence.
Wish there was a fleek skill. On fleek.
That eyeliner, though.
+3 to on fleek.
Plus 3.
It doesn't really say, it just says whatever. So I'm going to say an intelligence roll.
Plus proficiency?
Are you proficient in it? Yes, plus proficiency.
So, 18.
18. Yeah, it's coming along real good. What else are you putting on?
If there are ears that can just extend it a bit more, from like, just kind of like the half-elf semi-point to a longer elf elven ear, I'll do that.
Okay, yeah, you definitely find a couple of those. With that roll, you blend it in nice, you know, we'll stick it in and blend. That's right. There you go.
Yeah.
Got some longer elven ears. Any wigs? Anything?
I'll hold off on wigs.
Okay.
But, is Reginald awake yet?
Yeah, he's starting to stir with the noise that you're making.
Reginald. Would you mind just going out and getting me some plainer clothes, something like a tunic and a vest and pants and stuff?
Looks at you.
Oh, I see. Yeah, not bad, is it?
Very impressive. Your great skill. Is this magic that you...
Oh, no, just these for now.
Oh, you fooled me. It
Excellent.
looks magical.
Excellent.
Clothing for you, pants, trousers.
Something that's not this garish blue.
Okay, yes, I love the boa.
Why, thank you.
Yes, I will go. Just go do my calisthenics first.
Yes.
And it gets up and stretches out. Just in like a long kind of nighttime nightgown type of thing, right? Just kind of flows down. You see it kind of stops just above or just below the knee. I see his very kind of old, bony legs as he starts to stretch down kind of in front of you to touch his toes. He doesn't get too very far, but he's just like, The sun
I'll
kind
start
of shines
joining.
through, and you can see.
I'll join them.
It's been some time since someone has stretched with me.
Yes, it is important to keep limber.
That's right.
Never know when you must run.
No, I know that very well. But for that, I have expeditious retreat. Okay. And he starts doing the hips and kind of opening them up. Spreads his legs out all butterfly style and like bends down and starts opening them up right in front of you. Form, elbows. Yeah, give it a good stretch. Oh, that was nice. Okay, his hips kind of pop as he gets up. Make myself ready. So he goes and he gets dressed and gets ready, kind of washes his face a bit. Looks at stuff and goes, I don't know time for a bath. And then you just see him just press the digitation, everything. Excellent. Puts on his clothing, big old jacket, shirt, trousers.
Simple vest and coat.
Vest and coat. Well, yes, I'll be back. Would you see that they have breakfast when I return?
Certainly.
Thank you.
And starts to go out the door. You all waking up?
Oh, I give him a gold, by the way.
Oh, okay.
No. Thank you, young one. We'll be back.
So, the rest of you, when are you waking up here? About 7:30. You guys starting to rouse.
Mm-hmm. Wake up, kind of untangle myself. Okay.
Oh my.
It's like trying to like kind of slip the tail.
It's just like wrapped around one of your legs.
Like corkscrews.
Yeah.
Nice.
That's nice.
Real quick, we just got raided by Merc of Mischief. Welcome to the chaos. We're doing special Halloween. I'm playing not Wolverine. We have Darth Meal over here. A couple of pirates, right? We have Gumshoe over here, and we have Sen, who has the Ring of the Courtesan on, and that's a +5 to persuasion, but makes you look like this. Yes, very nice.
We are all beautiful in our own way.
Quite chaotic. And we are going to go ahead and do a giveaway tonight. I know we have 2 others that we're doing. We're going to do an additional one tonight because of Ingevar Chaos's birthday bits to our very own Rhea here. We will be triggering the boy with those, no doubt. And we will go ahead and do that book giveaway tonight for everyone on stream. So you Raiders, stick around. We're going to be doing a 5e book giveaway. That could be a Nord Games book, like this one. Yeah, Game Master's Toolbox Ultimate NPCs Warfare, which is what I'm using tonight. Or it could be a Player's Handbook. It could be a Dungeon Master's Guide. Yeah, it's up to you. So we'll be doing that shortly after the break. It'll be hashtag chaos, as everyone knows. So get that hashtag chaos ready, and then after the break, we will be giving that away. Okay. Yes. You untangling yourself from a tail.
Matrix. I give her a kiss. Wake up.
I'm gonna give you a hard time about it and be like, wanna sleep. Cuddle pillow.
Oh, the no. Just gonna start kissing your neck.
I will start rousing and be like,
And fade to black.
they did not wake up that morning.
Good morning. Oh.
Night.
Now they're just like, afterwards, just like, hey, just, laying on the bed afterwards.
You guys spend a lovely time together. Performance checks.
I An inspiration, yes.
Sadness.
Someone want to inspire this performance check?
No, since they're both sad.
What did you get?
You have the inspiration.
They
You
both
get-
have morning breath.
I kind
You can do it. You can inspire each other if
Okay,
you
I
want.
kind of want to
yeah.
see what this leads to. They both did bad.
We'll see.
It's morning. We're sorry.
It's the truth. I mean, as I would imagine.
It's morning
So
breath.
it would have been 9. Yeah, let's inspire each other.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, 1 and 2.
Oh my gosh, I'm not.
It's not inspiration
Please
against
don't
each
do it
other, it's
again.
for each other.
Yeah, inspire each other.
This.
That's right.
Loving
here.
inspiration.
Oh God!
Well, that's a little bit.
Ah, worse?
15.
Is it a 1?
No. But now it's 7.
15.
7. 15 is what you got. What was your original number?
9.
9, so it's a bit higher. Yeah, it was morning stuff, and it was like you didn't really
morning
want to get up, and you were like, okay, well, I guess we'll do this. 15, you do a pretty good job.
I wake
and-
her up sufficiently.
Yeah, yeah, and she is well woken up at this point, and you're feeling a little, you know, I mean, that was nice.
It's better than not doing something, I guess.
Well,
Oh my God.
well,
was
at least
still
we got
sleeping.
after
It's all
cuddles. It's
right.
fine. I'm like, well,
right.
she got a good time, so that's good. That's fine.
And you woke her up.
And I woke her up. So,
Mission accomplished.
Right. All right. So it's 7:35 now. And
Oh, it's quick.
wow. It doesn't take a detective scene. That was bad.
no. You guys spent at least a half an hour there. It's 8 a.m. at this point.
Yeah. I'm like, so what happened last night with the son and Rhea?
Oh. I was kicked out much too early to find out anything.
What was she so upset about?
She never told me, but she was soaking wet by the time I got there. Very odd.
That is odd.
Thinks about it.
Mehem is okay. Just had to talk to him a little bit. He seemed a little out of it, you know?
He's always so depressed now. I miss the happy Mehem.
Well, you know. Not gonna go there.
Sorry, I mouthed him, me too, and he said, you did this. Yes, I did.
This image of you where they're like, mwah.
Did I do that?
Did I do that?
It's in front of like a horde of massacred villains right
Just
behind him.
Anra.
I hope we don't ever see Honra. That'd be nice.
We won't, she's dead.
No,
That hasn't
that's
stopped her.
why.
Like that's ever stopped Maya.
Oh gosh.
But was like, yeah.
Things to consider. Okay.
The first time I'm
So, yeah,
considering
so
them.
basically just get up after that. Like, well, we should go and get maybe breakfast, you know?
That would be
Well,
nice. Maybe a drink with breakfast.
Breakfast beer.
It's a thing.
Breakfast beer.
It's a mimosa. It's fine.
Exactly.
My girlfriend's
okay.
a drug.
So you guys are gonna go down. You guys spend some time, get ready, get cleaned up. You just go touch your amulet, and
Yeah.
there you go. Are you wearing anything underneath the amulet?
Not right now. Not right now.
You
I could come back up.
She's like, I know it's gonna be bad.
I don't feel like we can go
Nice.
back up.
Nice.
It's like when you don't wear
Okay, there you go. So you go down, you're just like, I wanted to be asleep anyways. Okay, I'm presentable.
Better, like, that's cheating.
Well, no one knows.
I know. Just give her a smile.
And before you guys go down, since you guys are going about half an hour after everyone else, we'll go to Rhea.
So we just wake up crazy bedhead,
Yes.
try to argue with that a little bit.
It has gotten crazier as the years have gone on.
I'm afraid I can't do a thing with it. I've stopped arguing a while ago and just trying to like pull it back down.
Well, maybe you need a little help.
Starts raining on you.
And just like, so that's what that's like.
It is useful.
And I'm just gonna look at him and then like shape water off of myself, and then just have the hair go like.
Again.
Right. Breakfast.
Let us go. I will keep an eye on you
Thank you.
just until it is time for us to part ways.
Unfortunately, Krug.
Before we leave, know that everything that you told me about your companions, I understand that what you are doing can be dangerous. And I want you to know that sometimes that is when the strongest of bonds are formed.
Thank you for your advice, old friend.
If you are going to survive this, if all of you are going to survive this, and I think they will need you. They will need the ways of the Marakute.
I suppose walking the path has brought me this far. Not much to do but to stay on it.
And commune with nature.
Right.
It is from there that we draw our strength.
I'll give it a go next time we're out of this city.
And as you know, you need to commune a lot because you have been away for so long. It's about balance, isn't it, Rhea?
Yes.
That's
I
right.
suppose I'm seeing a bit more of that out here in the world.
It is unforgiving, but full of life, new experiences,
I plan to see as much of it as I can.
and me as well.
If I find anything interesting in the Deadlands, I'll be sure to let you know.
Looks over at Peter, who's still kind of sleeping.
And he's like, if you go there, you come get Kuruk, I go with you.
I would like that.
As would I. If I could turn into one of the beasts out there, I would do that.
Just very excited face. Like, yes.
But also, I would make sure my little cousin doesn't die.
Plenty have tried up until now. No one's got me yet.
Yes, as you said, you ripped the face off one.
I did.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
With my teeth.
No, I know how that goes. Okay. Well, then let's get something to eat.
Yes, please.
Wakes Peter up after you leave. 30 minutes later, they come down.
Does he wake him up by, like, kissing him and then on the neck?
All right.
And then just, right?
Rhea's in the room.
Just leaving.
Anymore.
Fade to black.
How far away is their room from mine?
Their room. It's amazing. You're down at the kind of the end there.
Okay.
They're about two rooms down.
It's hardcore.
I would be trying to listen out for that door. To,
Sorry. Karuk and Rhea's room.
Yeah, for that door to open from my room, but like, I'm not leaving my room, so
Okay. Yeah, you hear a door open and close.
I'm just gonna crack it open, look down, see it's Rhea.
Mm-hmm. Passive.
I was going to say. 17?
You hear it?
Just turn and look. Is she like, are you like out of the door? Or
No,
you
just
have
like
it
cracking
open?
it.
Just. Rhea. Sen?
Yes.
Why don't you come out? Right, just, it's fine, and just go up and like peer in. Yes.
Reginald is running an errand for me.
You are looking now at Sen, who has a darker skin than before and longer elf ears.
Just. Oh, my. An errand related to all of this, then.
He's running an errand for me,
Okay.
and he would like breakfast.
Okay.
Could you get some breakfast for him by the time he gets back?
You want to tell me why you can't get it yourself?
Has to do with this.
Right, what about that?
I'm sure we will talk about it later with the whole group.
I've seen how you've talked to the whole group to shoo Natrix and myself out so that you could have a nice private conversation with David.
Are you going to do it or not?
Just going to turn around and start walking downstairs and then stop. Yes, fine.
Door closes. As you're going down, you kind of bump into David as he's coming up the stairs. Hello? He looks ragged.
I was
No, he's got these dark circles under his eyes. And he's like, well, how'd you sleep then?
better than you, apparently. You look like shit.
Nice to see you this morning. As well.
I mean, good morning.
Yes, yeah, there it is. Well, I'll be down for breakfast in a bit. Just gotta deliver something real quick.
Everyone running errands for Sen, then.
I didn't say it was for Sen.
I know.
Well, I'll see you down there.
Just gonna keep staring at him. Awkward, putting up full as much of the space in the stairs as I can.
And he's just like, all right, I guess I'll, if you, yeah. Yep. All right. Kind of pushes his way around you. Yeah. He definitely smells like he's been up all night as well.
Just gonna like
as he passes you.
take a bath. Or I'll
Can't
give you
fool me,
one.
I know you like it.
Take a bath or I'll give you one myself.
Yeah, maybe that would be prudent. I'll see you down there.
Right. Just turns and keeps walking.
Goes up, knocks on the door. It's me.
Bro, what's the shape of this hallway?
Huh?
What's the shape of this hallway? Is there like a corner like to the stairs or is it just straight at the end there?
Yeah, there's a kind of corner to the stairs. It kind of goes down to a landing, down, kind of like that.
How far away is Sen's room from it since she heard me getting out of the room and up the stairs?
They're about, or Sen's room, it's about, I'd say 5 down.
I want to just stop on the stairs after David thinks that I've continued on and
Okay.
just see if I can listen in.
Okay, make a perception check.
Come on, guys. Wow. No, I don't hear anything.
One inspiration.
What'd you get?
11.
11.
Yeah.
You inspired?
Yeah, that'd be
Inspired.
great. Thank
Hey,
you.
speaking of inspiration, before we roll that, you guys got some more inspiration here from Tamago Tora. 500 bits to fund whatever debauchery the party is up to.
Yes.
Yeah.
Fair, right back at
Thank you, Tamago Tora.
And then another 1,000 bits from the Hefner.
So glad you
Wait,
could join
hold your
us.
applause.
It's to the DM. It's,
Yeah.
it's to me.
Thank you for joining us.
Thanks.
I have to offset Ingavar Chaos with
That's true.
what they gave you.
It's true.
I'm gonna have to dip into the boy. There was 11. We triggered anyways. That's just gonna happen. So I'll just grab from there and 1,500 bits to Sen. Wink. All 3. Boom.
Amazing.
Nice catch.
Wow.
Nice catch.
Wow.
Wow.
Thank you.
Okay. What'd you roll?
Wait, well, the first one, inspired.
Oh, wait, I'm
Did we throw the inspiration at you? Did we?
Yes, I threw it back.
top
Well
screen
done.
or the
God,
bottom?
someone's on top of it.
Huh?
Are we?
Oh, I don't know.
Oh, that's much better.
So, let me see.
Thank you.
23.
Lauren
23.
did all of these right there. She should be right
Oh, wait.
here.
Yeah. Yeah. Lauren did
He's
this.
not-
I'm pretty sure he's above me.
Made up Sen.
She did all of
You're welcome.
I can't point to you. I'd be like, hello. She did.
Hello, James.
Look there. You're doing great. I'm so proud of you, honey.
Work it, girl.
Working it.
The
Okay.
Brady Bunch.
So, yes, you can hear. And David kind of knocks on it, says, "It's me."
What was the inn in which we met?
Where we met,
Yes.
in Admiral's quarters. All right. Here's your scissors. That's a look. Think it'll work?
Reginald is getting me some clothes, so.
Yeah. Don't want nose, anything. It got the big one that you seem to like for the big guy.
It's a bit too conspicuous. I can at least do a little bit in changing this, but
All right, well, it's done.
thank you.
I'm sleeping. If we're leaving today, which I suggest we do.
Yeah.
If we're leaving today, I'm sleeping in that damn carriage. Anyhow, when you're ready, come on down, and I'll prep the others.
Okay.
All right. And he goes to walk, and you hear the footsteps approaching Rhea.
So I'm just gonna hustle on down the rest of the way.
Okay. Alrighty. You guys, the rest of you go down to breakfast? What are you doing, sir?
I want to say I just woke up normally with Ted, and if I heard any commotion from either room with Karuk and or with Natrix, either room, I'm just going to assume they're training, and then I'm going to keep going.
Okay.
I love
Okay.
trading.
That's awesome.
How much
I go to
noise did you guys make?
Probably not that much.
Those performance rolls are pretty
I don't
bad.
know.
So many people.
That was a
Yeah.
15. There was a 15. So that's not bad.
I made
Whoa. Yeah.
There was a bit of noise. You heard a bit of noise.
No,
You're just,
that means
she fell
Natrix made a noise, and I didn't make any noise from the rolls.
Yeah, yeah.
Fair.
No,
So-
you're the good one.
Yeah, you made her make a bunch of noise.
that's,
She
She just did
she,
not reciprocate.
she had morning breath.
Yep.
she just did not
She was a
want
bit. She was a bit of
It
a.
was a lazy morning for her.
She's a bit of a pillow
She's like,
princess
it's okay,
this
here's my
morning.
tail.
Yeah.
Hey guys, we got 500 more bits from Seer Cloudstep, which is Andrea. Since she can watch us all live. And she says that we're all quite hot. So there it is.
Thank you for lying.
Okay,
Here we go,
well,
coming at you.
that's just creepy.
Oh, failure.
Excuse me?
There is a sliver of eyesight in this.
Thought
There's
you
only a
caught it.
sliver.
There's so little eyesight in this.
No, there's not.
I thought you caught it.
Same with the mask down, you look very hot.
Thanks, buddy.
Actually,
I'm going
that's
for.
perfect. That's perfect.
Whenever I do that, my dad was like, "Oh, look, it's an improvement."
Oh,
Yeah, it was great.
mean one.
Okay, so thank you very much, Andrea, for that. As you all are going down to breakfast, I imagine you and Ted are going down.
Yeah, I just went down with Ted.
Okay, and Ted is just kind of like, do you have anything to help with this, Mehem?
Water, please. Water for this one.
They get you some waters. And you guys go and sit down. I'll say you guys are the first down.
Yeah.
And as you go down there, you see Mehem and Ted at a booth. And Ted's just kind of like drinking the water and like head on the table.
My arm on his back, or hand on his back.
Just full arm. Just
I want to walk up and like clap him on the shoulder. Good morning.
You're too loud.
Oh, I don't think so. Mehem, am I being any louder than usual this morning?
I mean, that did seem kind of abrupt, considering his state. He's heavily hungover.
Oh,
He's like in his armor, like.
Oh no. That's unfortunate for you, my friend.
You have anything that can help?
I mean, I have a couple of healing spells, but I think that we've established previously that they do very little for hangovers. I'm afraid you'll need a hair of the dog that bit you.
I would say as a druid, you would have knowledge about those kind of things that could be fixed with something like anything that cures poison.
Oh, I don't know if I have anything that cures poison.
Yes, alcohol is poison.
Yeah. Thank you for addressing it. I was screaming on the inside.
No, I mean I only
That I
have
love.
I have like healing
Gordon.
word, and I have things that I have absorb elements, but I would suck it out and
Nope.
use it as a melee attack, which would not be for.
Just giving
I will
people
take
shots.
his
Like,
burden.
just throwing shots into people's mouths.
Mayhem can use it.
You feel better, and you feel awful. You're welcome.
It's a pretty chill burden.
That's awesome.
Eventually, David makes his way down right after Rhea and sits down with you guys. Says, there's something we ought to talk about, and we'll do it once everyone's here. It involves Sen. And it'll explain why she looks the way she does now.
Is Sen okay?
Sen is fine. Yeah, just, I don't want to have to repeat myself, so wait.
I'm afraid she won't come out of her room until Reginald comes back. I've been tasked with bringing them breakfast.
Well, I suggest we order then, yeah? And turns to go and get a waiter. Comes round and you guys order just whatever breakfast they have at the time for everyone. Eventually, you two make your way down there, and Reginald comes back and sees you, or sees everyone, and David points him up. Reginald goes, okay, and
Sen? Are you there?
Yeah. Yeah, come in.
Okay.
opens the door.
Right, I got you. Yes.
And hopefully if I did it well, you should notice that the hair is much shorter with like a little, like almost military, but just like slightly longer in the front.
Okay.
Very boyish.
Yeah. Okay. Kind of high and tight, and then get a little bit on the front. Still black hair.
Yeah, for now.
Okay. And because of the nat 20 on your disguise kit, we'll just go ahead and put that over to that as well. As you cut your hair, looks pretty good. You're happy with it, and Reginald is like,
That's very impressive. Cutting your own hair.
I've been doing it for quite some time, so.
I would imagine. If you're that good at it. Don't believe in beginner's luck.
Thank you.
Yeah. Very well. I hope breakfast is ready. Ready to go down?
I'll change real quick first.
Would you like me to wait?
Go ahead. I'll be down in a moment.
Very hungry. And don't be long.
turns and closes the door and goes on downstairs. You.
So I will change into the other clothes, and I will keep my gloves, but everything else, all the blue, the pants, all of it. There's a fireplace, right?
Yeah.
Put them in the fireplace, and then
They go up.
make sure it catches fire for a little bit, and then go over to the mirror. And if there's anything in the disguise kit to change hair color.
Other than the wigs, nothing that is there to change the hair color. You could get it dyed if you so wanted somewhere, or you could try and find some magical way to do it.
I think we'll be fine for now. So after that's set, then I will go down.
Okay. Going down in a very plain kind of white shirt, kind of tunic-y looking thing, brown trousers, very nondescript, very just, could be anyone. And you head on down, and everyone sees you there. And David goes like this, and you come over and you walk over to them. And you have a seat, yeah.
Just
As Sen joins the table. That is where we're going to take our break for now. It is 8:46, so we are going to go and do what we need to do during this break, and we will be right back. We will be doing a giveaway once we come back, so get that hashtag chaos ready. All right, we'll see you guys in just a moment. We won't be long. And welcome back to Natural One, a special Halloween episode. Not very scary, but yes, it's very well. We're all in costume, like Aaron here.
Ooh, I'll kick your ass.
Let's go.
He can regenerate.
It's ass kicker.
I have to
The
say that.
non-copyrighted version.
Ass kicker.
I do have to say that for legal purposes.
Nice. So we're gonna pick up right where we left off. Welcome everyone. Before we do that, though, we have a couple of things. Black Moon Bear won the 5e book giveaway. Congratulations, Black Moon Bear. Goodness. What would that be then? What do we know what book they want? No? Let us know what book you want. I'd love to know. And then we had Wormdrake, who won the Nord Games Luck deck. So that's coming your way. Wormdrake, congratulations. Awesome. May it serve you well in your games, as it does with us. We're going to do the pin drawing, this Foxy Regulars pin, in just a little bit. We will have to re-enter that hashtag chaos, so make sure you do that. You can enter now for that hashtag chaos. In a little bit, we will do this pin drawing. Right, but, allow it. Alrighty. Shall we? It's morning. You guys have come down, some in your time, and shorter time than others. You come down and you sit with David as everybody comes down. Breakfast comes out and is served to everyone, as you guys made sure to order for everybody. As you're eating, or as you sit down, David says, let's go ahead and eat. The less suspicious we look, the better. Kind of gets in and starts cutting up a sausage. So, Sen, I think it's best if you let everyone know, in your own words, what's going on.
As you can tell, I look a little different, and I'm going to sound a little different for right now.
As her voice changes, mid-sentence. Different voice completely.
Made a small mistake, large mistake.
I'm looking at David's face.
Yeah, same.
I went to the embassy, loosely an embassy, and I wanted a new spell. I got caught, and now we are trying to make our way out of here as quickly as we can.
That's right. Except that's what they're going to be looking for.
Mm-hmm.
Look, Sen was caught by Uzlian. They gave chase. She evaded them last night. She came back, asked me to help. This is the result. So, Sen, what's your name?
To keep it simple for some of us in the group, just call me Sam. Okay?
And immediately it echoes in all of your head. Oh, beefy.
So, let me get this straight. You decided to go to the the embassy And you were stupid enough to let them know? To give them hints about you?
Had to do what I had to do to get what I wanted, and it did not turn out well.
Well, exactly how did you get into the embassy?
You saw. Have a brand. Can I have some water?
How's the brand?
Come around. Everyone's like dead quiet while they're pouring the water for you.
So this was a...
And then they leave.
Yeah, just waiting.
Eyes locked on him. On her.
So this brand, this is a real brand?
Mm-hmm.
Were you stealing the spell?
No. Just,
Why were they after you, son?
hmm?
Why were they after you, then?
Looking around, what's around?
There's some patrons there, a couple of guys,
I'm saying this very
a
quiet.
couple, yeah,
Mhm.
very, very hushed. Everyone seems to be into their own stuff.
Thought it would be apparent, but I am a free mage.
A free mage with a brand.
Yeah, anyone can get those if you know who to talk to.
I just still don't understand why you would have been caught then if you walked into the embassy and utilized your brand.
If they branded you, that means you are not a free mage.
If Oozlium branded me, yes. But anyone can find them if you look.
And you do know that there are few, but there are people in certain free mage cells that can forge a brand.
I mean, and I suspected it was a forge, but I'm pretending to not.
Mhm.
So,
Mhm.
as far as, you know. So, what you're trying to say is that you forged a brand and have been using that to get into, to do what you need to do?
Yeah. Because, you know, you all have all these things, and some of us kind of, you know, just want. Are you going to eat at all?
There's an easy way to do that, you know. Actually get yourself registered. Go through, I don't know, schooling, training, regulation.
Did you just hear all the words that were coming out of your mouth? Is anyone else going to eat at all?
As David kind of eats, and
Yeah.
Ted is just like done at this point.
It's like,
Went through it and it's just kind of like, huh.
so, you thought it was okay for the rest of us? You to get us into this mess too? You think that we would not be upset with you?
Wasn't particularly thinking it would become a mess.
Oh, good son.
Look, the point is,
Takes a big bite of some of the food,
mm,
chewing angrily.
the point is, whatever happened has happened, and what we need to focus on is going forward. So, if you want to have a conversation about why this happened, we can do that at a later date when we are free and clear of Karama and Oozlium.
Of course, just going to say.
Was it at least a really good spell?
Yeah, I've been wondering.
Well, for this one I need a bit of stuff to do, but I think it'll be nice.
So wait, you got caught and you can't even do the spell that you got caught for?
Some magic requires a bit more.
So who do you have after you?
Frostworms.
You've got.
Seems like a waste to me.
Takes a big
Utensils
salt.
drop against the plates.
And you guys all remember back on Okupara, except for Rhea. You three remember what the frostworms did.
She was there.
Rhea was inside at the time.
Oh, right.
I just got to hear and imagine.
I think I will have some wine.
There we go.
Well, if David has done what he's done, we should be fine.
We can't just go for the exit now. Play it like normal. Later today, we can go. As nightfall comes, that's when we start.
Since we have some things we still need to do, right?
Yes.
Take care of our friend, Jethro.
Yes, we really should let his guild know. Sam, what do you need to gather to complete the spell? If we're stuck here anyway, we might as well make whatever it is that you risked all of this for worthwhile. I'm dying to see what you can do.
If you can find me 10 gold of charcoal.
10 gold and charcoal?
Of charcoal.
Of charcoal.
Or incense.
I guess we'll keep an eye out.
Yeah. Because I'm not going out.
Yeah, you stay put. If you need to go out. I think this is a good disguise. I think it will pass. And that's coming from a professional. So, we could lay low here. We get some stuff done. It's up to you. It needs to be business as usual. But know that there will be some increased warden activity, as well as possibly some frostworms. Just about, all right? They're not looking for you. In fact, I don't think they'll really be looking for anyone. So, just expect to see him.
Well,
I cannot believe you were gone one night. And this is what we're dealing with now. Why didn't you want to ask us for help? Or be honest about it? I'm just curious.
Why would I go into the embassy with such a large group?
I don't know.
Just going to watch me sit and take a spell for 2 hours? Just going to admire the architecture? Gonna chat up somebody?
Wouldn't have hurt to ask. Maybe we could have avoided this.
or even tell us where you were going.
Or, maybe ask an actual Islia mage.
Yeah, that's curious to me. But, I'm still not dead, so that's curious.
What is curious about that?
You haven't killed me yet.
It's a good question.
Why haven't I killed her?
Yeah.
Turned me over, said something. You're in the company of a free mage for, 6 weeks. That's curious.
Is this going to be a problem, Maya?
No, of course not. We
He's
have to
going to
get to
insight check
Lasagna.
that. Did not do well. I will inspire it.
Anyone want to inspire me?
Yes.
Well, that was
That's
a bad throw. I'm sorry. That was bad on me.
You haven't even had any Gordon Biersch.
I know, right? Can I just have some water, please? It's really strong stuff, please.
He was inside checking you.
Dirty
She's actually
20.
telling the truth.
Hmm?
She's telling the truth.
That
It's not going to be a problem.
it's not going to be a problem.
Yeah, because she has been given, I mean, outside of the game, like she's been given orders to
Yeah.
make sure all of them get to Lithania. So whatever she's feeling, so she's telling the absolute truth.
He kind of stares at you.
We all have to go to Lithania.
That's right.
And for better or for worse, you are part of us. You have been a part of us since the sinking of the Angel's Villa. So,
Without Sen, some of us may not be alive.
exactly. I may be I'm mad at you for your stupidity, but it's not like I haven't made my own mistakes, no? Something to learn from.
Yeah.
But now we have frostworms. At least you have frostworms on you.
If Sam has frostworms on him, we all have frostworms on us. It's only a matter of time before they discover that we've all been traveling together.
We'll be out before then, I think.
I think that would be best.
We should get whatever business we have done quickly, you know?
Once we get to Lithania City, we might see what the council wants, and if it's what I think it is, we might have a way to make sure this doesn't come up again. If the very powerful people need something from you, that makes you very powerful.
Well, if you all are going to go out, if anyone wants to get me those incense and a couple other things, I think we'll be great.
What's the plan?
We made a promise to that mercenary that we would speak with the head of his guild. At the very least, we should do that.
And wasn't there another guild? Do we
The
recommend?
Affamati. The only other thing I could think of is on the off chance that Mehem would like to visit his temple.
You should go to that. I will get you those things.
Probably will have incense at the temple.
There's
Okay.
that.
David, are you familiar with the area?
Yeah,
Do you know the Affamati Guild?
I do.
Do you know if it's on the way to the temple?
Oh. There's, northwest. Sorry, northeast of there.
But is that on the way?
No, no.
Mm,
We have to go.
So that means we're going to have
Back
to
to the
split
south.
up, right?
Hmm?
That means we're going to have to split up.
I mean, yeah, it's fine if... Look, I can take care of whatever Sam needs.
Hmm.
You lot, you take care of your business. You got to go and speak for Jethro. That's fine. Then make your way to the other side of the city if you feel like praying.
I would like to visit the temple. Yes. Sam, all I want to get across is we don't need to do anything alone. Please remember that. I feel as if this incident may bond us. Because if it doesn't, we may die.
Well, are you guys going to go, or?
Just gonna be smirking a little bit at Mehem's comment because it sounds eerily like Karuk, and knowing that Karuk is into him. I think that we should. Jethro would be arriving in the city soon, and I don't think it would do for him to arrive alone. I fear for his safety within his guild.
So, who wants to go?
I'll go to the Afamati. I can certainly meet up with you at the temple.
No, I think you should stay together.
We should all go as a group.
Yeah.
Is that all right with you, Mehem?
I think it is our only choice right now. We don't know what threat is coming our way at any second. Sticking together, all of us, keeping each other in strong communication, is the only way we survive right now.
Alright, fine. I mean, we saw what happened at Akupara when we split up. So.
All of us will survive.
Say that very quietly, looking around, making sure no one else is listening.
I have no idea.
Does that mean me? Should I go with you? Am I in danger?
To a temple of Rao, you should not be in danger,
Why
but
would you be in danger?
on the way there.
We're talking about possibly. We don't know what threat is coming for you, so it sounds dangerous.
Can you care for Sen?
Sam.
Or Sam? Wait a second. Are you able to walk freely with us to the temple in your current disguise?
I think so. And it would be best to have your mates with you if something does happen.
Okay. Just.
So just lead you through
Yeah,
it.
just take care of, I guess, the shopping of it, and I will join you.
Not like you have to. Not a requirement. You could stay up here in your room if you like. Sam.
You are free to do whatever you wish, but I would like to keep anyone here safe if we were together.
If they followed him last night, if they get any kind of whiff, Sam would be here alone. Yeah. No, I know, because it's Sam now.
Okay.
Ah,
Nice.
yes.
Isn't it? Getting it.
We keep thinking of the hairy ass dude, but we should stop.
Why?
So you don't want to hear he was like that.
Just specifically right now, I don't want to, even though I don't want to.
Now we're all thinking about it.
Hairy butts.
Hairy thought.
Fine, I will join you.
I will stay here. Hold down the fort. And when you're ready, come back and we will go to the wheelhouse.
And I'm by your side, Sam.
Thank you, Ted. Well, David, if you could get these things for me, and I'll give him a list.
You got how much gold? Was it 20?
10 for that, and I'm trying to find the price of a bow, but I cannot find it on the thingy.
Bow or
B-O-W.
Bow.
Oh, okay.
Like a bow and arrow.
Bow and arrow, and I can't find it for the life of me.
Damn you, in-game currency. You and your inflation.
Yes, inflation. That is a thing.
This item lookup is brought to you by
D&D Beyond.
Blast, D&D Beyond, Gordon Bierst, everything.
It's the cleavageist
Oh my gosh.
because of him.
We'll just say you, I don't know, depending on the quality of the bow, they could start at 5 gold.
Okay, yeah. That, arrows, and the 10 gold of incense.
Okay, so about 20 gold you give him just
Okay.
to cover everything.
Okay.
All right. Well, I'll bring this back here. We'll be safe.
And be secret.
Act natural, yeah? All right. I'm off then. I'll see you lot later.
Oh, I lie. I can't use a short bow. Interesting.
He's off with the money.
Knowing that, I would ask him for darts instead.
Okay. Call him back. Yay?
Just 20 or 30 darts. If you could get those. Just like little throwing pieces of metal.
David, maybe you should get some sleep. I look like shit.
Yeah. Nice.
Snickering into her mug.
Maya, do not tell him he looks like shit when he looks like shit. He is clearly exhausted and does not want to be told he looks like shit.
I am so sorry. You look like beautiful shit.
You do not look like shit.
All right, well.
See, I told you it wasn't just me.
So instead, I'll give him 11 gold, so that way that gives me like 5. Oh, fuck, that's a lot. Let me see if I can do math. That's 5. How much copper is in a silver?
10. 10.
10. So that's what? 5, 10, 10. That's 1, and that's okay. Yeah, that's 20 darts. Yeah, I just give him a gold. So 11 gold.
Okay.
Yeah. It's like that
I can
confused lady
see the
that's
meme.
like,
Go like,
Math.
that's great.
Okay, all right, so he takes it and he's like, all right, well, I'll see you lot later.
Mm-hmm.
Be safe.
Bullish.
And, thanks. And just walks.
Just grins.
Points at Maya.
Snickers a little bit.
Really upset.
Did he take a bath before he came down?
No.
I had to give him a little
I'm just
bit
gonna
of-
wait for a minute while he's walking away, and then Druidcraft rain on him. Like,
What was that for?
I did warn you.
Don't know why I do this. He just walks.
You're welcome.
That was
Shakes his stuff off as he's walking.
That was good. It was really good.
Smelled as awful as he looked.
He did smell it.
Why do I feel like we kicked a man while he was down?
maybe just
Not at all.
Because we kicked a man while he was down.
Quick, go run after him and give him a hug, Mehem.
Don't be ridiculous. I didn't kick him. I gave him a shower. He clearly needed it.
Well,
And I told him to do it.
Well, I mean...
He needed to get some sleep. It was just, looked like he'd run himself ragged.
I will hug him when he is less damp.
All right.
Should we go, son? Get up.
Where to first?
I do fear for Jethro.
That's where we should go.
He helped us, and he made it very clear that he was concerned for his well-being should he return without a word from us.
I am still unclear why he was in our camp, but yes, a life saved is always my path.
I think
Let's just do that first.
get that out of the way, speak with his commanding officer.
It was a fly, sorry. Shut up.
I told him to take a shower.
I'll strike this fly.
With her hands getting in.
Dexterity check.
Yeah. 9 plus something.
You're actually.
It's not nothing. I was wrong.
I want to inspire?
I was fine. I was fine. Sure.
There it is. I mean, you guys have it.
about
We have so much.
Okay, thank you. It's a
That's
10.
much better.
It's a 10.
That's what you needed. It's just, You in fact get it. On the third one, you're like,
Do you feel bad?
it's in your hand.
So,
Do you feel bad at all?
Oh, goodness. There was blood in this.
Just a dead fly.
Yeah,
just hand him.
this is like a fraction of the pain I felt thus far on this journey. Thank you.
His name was Frederick.
His name was Frederick.
Rhea, just letting you know.
In the background, and then
this
please continue.
This is a little more less serious. I totally am tempted of Maya just doing a sleight of hand to do a message and just pretend to be the fly, be like, "You killed me."
Yeah, that won't cause ripples
No, she knows
in
better.
his mind.
The mischievous side of my brain is like, you should totally do this.
Okay.
I'm down for it.
Don't want that.
Up.
So, what are you guys doing here? You guys.
We could
Yeah.
go to the
Keep going. Yeah, we're gonna go.
To Jethro.
Yes.
Wait, yes?
to
Yes.
the
Yeah.
We're
Afamati
going to the
and
Afamati.
Yes.
hope that we've beaten Jethro so that he will not be.
I thought there was another guild he wanted to get into, too.
Yeah, there's one he wanted to get into, but if he gets kicked out of this one, he'll never get there.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, all right. So then we're gonna, yeah. So we're gonna do that.
Okay, sorry, just getting my notes here.
Going to be completely honest. I did indeed forget about Jethro.
Nature's definitely.
How dare you? You knew more about him than me.
Did I?
Oh, she knew
Did
it.
I?
I don't think she did, no.
She didn't know anything. She just did stuff. And
Did I?
he enjoyed it, I guess.
I did stuff in his general direction.
You guys step outside. Morning sun kind of hits. As I said, it was getting to be about late summer at this point, right? Just about to become fall. As you guys see, kind of people all around. It's the city. It seems there's a lot of hustle and bustle as normal. People calling out for wares on some stuff, like a little whatever it is. They have little carts that they're selling things from, yelling back and forth. You got somebody who almost got hit by a horse yelling at the other guy, "I'm walking here."
My people.
And you start making your way to the northeast portion of the town, looking for the Afamati. You don't know exactly where it is, though.
Keeping my eyes out for frost worms.
As you're looking around, go and make a perception check.
Inspiration.
Plus?
Inspiration.
You can have this one back if you threw 2 at me.
Did I?
Yeah.
I guess I picked.
It was nice.
25!
Ooh.
There we go.
Mocking me.
Yes.
You're looking for guards in general. You kind of looking about really nervously. The rest of you make performance checks.
Cool.
Make a performance check as well.
19.
Oh, nice. I got
Lotus
the
performance checks mind. Never mind. Oh, wait, yeah, no.
Oh, do you need an inspiration? You do.
Maybe.
Ah, dirty 20. Never mind.
Matter.
I got this.
Did it go in the
I always, yeah.
That's so awesome.
Tin in the sink.
Yep. Is there beer still in there?
As water.
After
is
it
there
got in
water?
mine last time, too.
Oh, the clay one? That one's gonna melt. That's not gonna look the same.
Just wash that off. It's
Actually, no,
It's
they're
fine.
pretty good once they go through.
That's
you have
amazing.
inspiration.
I'm gonna need it. I'm gonna need it.
Need more water.
The inspiration was on your side.
Oh,
Yeah, it worked.
oh.
It worked.
Unnatural 20.
Unnatural 20 for the performance.
Unnatural 20.
Also a natural 20. Wait, what did you roll though?
14.
Oh, okay, because we both rolled 17. And
Nice.
Like, not natural 20.
Unnatural 20, unnatural 20, unnatural 20.
13.
13,
21.
21, and Ted. Okay, he did well. So as you guys are walking, you are playing it nice and cool, like it's just every day.
I will also keep out for frost worms.
Okay. You see several guards while you are looking around, I'll go ahead and make a perception check.
Do I see Sen looking a little bit like? Do I see her looking around? Can
Sure, go ahead
I
and
would say, or my passive is 17.
passive 17, yeah, you can see it.
I want to lean in, like very casually, like not
Oh.
look at her, or not look at her, and just offer. Sen, if you're nervous, would you like to borrow my cloak?
Oh, I'm sorry. I got a 22. I was accidentally looking at Remy's character sheet.
It is a good one.
Yes, it was a good one. Yeah. So my perception is 19.
That must have been when you were like, wait, 0 perception, I don't understand.
Yes, absolutely. I'm like, wait, 0? No, that is not true.
Yeah, Remy don't see so good. Okay.
I mean,
You
from
only
such
sees
a
what
low position, it's
That's
hard
right.
to see the rest of the
But he's
world.
All
got
he
a better
sees is ass.
persuasion than my
Is that really
And
a bad
magnificence.
thing?
And
Yeah.
unfortunately, magnificent.
Big swaying magnificence.
That's why he's so cheerful.
He's
Yeah.
got
My
two
world's
better
full of
persuasion.
booty.
That's amazing.
Yeah. Okay, moving past that.
All right.
We could riff for 15 more minutes, you sure?
No, let's do this.
Hey, the Hefner gave 500 more bits to you guys for Rhea's nice shot into the cup.
Nice.
I'm gonna give it back to you.
Not in the cup. It's like no. Thank you, Hep.
All right. So you guys are heading off. You see a what did you get?
19.
19. You both see several guards around, wardens here and there. You hear kind of word on the street, people talking about you guys gather one word or two, wheelhouse, just because of the perception checks that you did. You guys get a look at some guards, and you see some down a street, a good squadron of them heading out.
Say to Rhea, I think it would be more conspicuous if there was a hooded figure in the middle of summer.
Well, I'm clearly a hooded figure in the middle of summer.
Do you have your hood up?
Usually, yeah, if I
Oh,
go
okay.
out.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just gonna like take it down.
Lots of hair just kind of falls out. Some frizzy, some kind of like in these rings that fall down.
Do you suppose this is less conspicuous?
A little bit, yes.
Standing next to the bronze dragonborn.
I'm just heading over there. I'm just marching. I'm ignoring them.
Yeah, I'll just constantly just be like,
Mm-hmm. Natrix, what do you look like?
I'm going to be a male character.
Mm-hmm.
Dark hair, blue eyes.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to stick real close to Sen. Just making a point of, like, putting my arm around her, that kind of stuff.
Okay.
are you trying to look like an older brother to me?
Essentially.
Okay. Hey, big bro. Gosh, big bro, being in Karma, the big city, isn't it great?
It's a really nice city, isn't it?
Yeah. Okay, I'm done.
Take note of that. You're just kind of like, You
Just
guys,
Scrunch the hair a little bit.
you guys still don't know where the Afamati is.
Oh, guys, I'm
We've been walking, and yeah, we didn't ask that. Anybody
gonna
know?
just go and ask somebody where the.
Oh, so are there these
Yeah.
others like shops and such
Yeah.
about?
Yeah, go find someone to ask.
Yeah, I want to look around and see if there's anybody that looks, I don't know, particularly cheerful.
Yeah, there's a vendor around who's yelling out, fresh fish, come get fresh fish.
I'm going to approach him
Mhm.
and just say, "Hi, yes, I will be traveling shortly when the roads can be such a very dangerous place. I've been told that I I could perhaps enlist the aid of someone in the Affamati. Could you direct me to that particular guild? I'm afraid I've gotten quite lost.
Perhaps if you buy fresh fish.
I'll just walk over to a warden while she's doing them, and talk to a warden and ask them.
I'm afraid I've nowhere to put fresh fish, and I've just eaten.
It's fresh from Ostrin.
Lovely. And if
As
I
you
were
guys realize that you guys are landlocked in this city.
If I were to travel to Ostrin, I would love the help of some mercenaries from the Affamati. Where would I find them exactly?
Make a persuasion roll.
Yeah, I'm just not gonna deal with this mission. I'm just gonna go and ask a warden.
Okay.
Wow. 11? Can I inspire?
You can inspire that.
Assuming that's not enough? Pretty sure.
You
It's
can
those
do this.
badger-like reflexes.
Nope, it's worse. It's much worse.
Badger.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, think
No,
of
it's much
prison.
worse. So 11.
11.
Yeah, that's the better one.
He goes, well, if you don't buy fresh fish, perhaps you buy information.
I'm just gonna
As Maya has walked away
Yeah,
at this
Maya-
point,
Maya went.
finding one of the guards that she saw earlier.
Excusez-moi,
Yes?
monsieur. I am.
What do you look like, by the way?
Oh, well, she's got like, you know, blouse with the corset, and she's got the green and the over part of this, but her cleavage is very nice. It's very nicely set, and she's, you know, with a little bit of the, you know, excusez-moi, you know,
Yes?
I'm a little lost. My party over there, you know, we are looking for the Affamati. We need to hire some mercenaries. How do you say?
What does a girl like you need a mercenary for?
Well, you know, well, the roads are so dangerous, you know?
That's right. Perhaps a warden would do you better than a mercenary.
Look, you see, I couldn't take you away from your post. We are traveling far away from Karama, you know? So if you could possibly, perhaps just point us the way, point me the way.
Yeah, I could point you the way. But,
S'il vous plaît?
why don't I escort you personally?
Oh, no, that's... I couldn't take you away from your post. No, of course,
No problem, I'll just say I'm on patrol.
Oh, well, my friends, that would be so nice if you could. Honey?
Perception check. With disadvantage, you are farther away than
Yeah.
them, and the city is loud.
Yeah, it's true.
It's a 6.
Oh my God. Can I inspire that?
Sorry,
What was the first one?
An 8.
An 8?
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, you're not hearing it. You're trying to.
Time out.
There, this conversation.
Wow.
You can try shouting again if you want.
Okay, like... excuse-moi, just one moment.
What do you mean, honey?
Darling,
Roll again.
No, you hear it this time. 'Cause she's a bit louder with it.
ma chérie,
Oh, sweetie, how are you doing over there?
this lovely gentleman is going to show us how to get to Affamati.
Oh, such a fine gentleman he is.
Oh, indeed. What's he saying?
I know.
Yeah, it goes up. It's like, what do you think? He's rather cute, isn't he?
Honey, I thought we were going to be a little more discreet
Sorry
about
about
this.
Sorry. I apologize. Do you think you could just, You could
Yeah,
definitely
follow
just-
me. Yeah, I'll take you.
How shredded is your male form?
No, yeah, she was good. She was good.
Yeah.
Yeah, just this way. Just
I want to be real beefy.
give me 1 second.
Can I take off like an overcoat and like just show some like beefy arms?
Absolutely. Trying to go down like
Yes, cooking for the wind.
your pectorals kind of are shown throughout the shirt.
Yes,
As
love
you
it.
pull it down and you get the as you're pulling down the tricep comes out and you just see it.
It's really hot today.
I'll be right back.
I just lean into nature's like, I love stale apples.
He goes to his partner, who's kind of like
Just makes me so
he
hot.
was like in a little post watching, and there's another post just down a couple of doors.
Oh my God.
And he goes to him and he's talking to him, and you hear what was your perception? Oh no, you're busy. So passive.
18.
Oh no, it's just you two here, right? So that's you.
I
Sorry.
would say, how far away
What's
is
your passive
21.
perception?
My passive perception is
So it's like
14.
you are over here talking to the vendor. They are over here, a good ways down, about
it's 14.
between 40 and 50 feet, over here. And then the guard is just a couple more.
My hope was that I heard her voice calling out for darling, honey, all of that kind of stuff while I
Mi amor.
argue for directions without buying fish.
You heard it plain. You have a good passive perception. You definitely heard that and saw Natrix leave. What was your passive?
14.
14. You don't quite hear what he says, but he comes back and he's like, "Good to go." So
Oh.
yeah. If you follow me. What was you were doing a persuasion?
I was trying to, and then he said, well, if you don't want to buy fish, maybe you'll buy information.
Yeah.
And at that point, I'm hoping that would be that I'm hoping that I would have heard them, whatever is happening. I don't know timing.
Okay, yeah, I think that'll work out.
And I would have just been like, it seems my companions found someone that's a little bit more helpful, but thank you, and just turn around and walk away.
I love it.
Immediately walk back over to them.
His compatriot always so rude. You wish fish.
I already ate. Thank you.
He's red snapper. He's very tasty.
We met a tuna. No,
What?
we met a marlin. I'm gonna.
We met a marlin.
We met a marlin. I'm gonna.
That's gonna be amazing.
As he's going, he's doing what Homer Simpson is when he's like backing into the bushes, except he's backing into a crowd of people and hoping to dissolve, but you still see
He's
like a
still
dragon
big.
head, yeah, like above the rest of the crowd.
Absolutely.
That's awesome.
He turns towards Sen.
You want fish?
My uncle is very weird. I'll go get him.
Did I hear that?
Make a perception check.
Yes, 18.
Yeah, you heard it. You heard it as you're backing away.
He married into the family. Keep walking.
Looks at the fish. I don't know.
What is this world?
Fish fins.
You're
like,
welcome.
I love it. The most sane one was the dude going, I don't know, to the fish. To his product.
Fish.
It's going again. As you guys head towards Maya and Natrix. He says, "Oh, I wasn't expecting a whole group. I don't know what you guys are into, but I wasn't expecting."
Wow, mister, you're really big.
No, these are my friends.
Actually,
Can I put my arm around him and be like,
not-
it's fine.
It's perfectly okay. I am this one's uncle.
what?
That made it so much worse.
No, you see, Mary did do that. Never.
Don't you?
So, I think that we got something a little. You got a little confused about something. Yeah. We just need directions. That's it. If you so this gentleman, he's so kindly going to escort us to to the mercenary guild. I don't know why I can't remember all of a sudden. It's because of the fish statement.
It's the Alpha Madi, Mom.
That's right.
What is going on?
Could you be our escort?
What?
What do you want to go on?
I'm like, hi.
You invited him, and
I
you
didn't
told
know that.
me.
I was asking him for directions.
I just want to do what you want to do.
Just follow me.
What on earth?
And he starts walking. His kind of head down.
He's like, oh. I knew you were good.
Wow, mister, that's a really big sword there.
Or are you just happy to see me?
Thank you. It is, yes. Very.
Do you use it often?
So wholesome.
As often as I have to. You know, lawbreakers and all that.
Oh, that's super cool.
Yeah. And you guys just looking at me. He's just very disappointed.
Can I hold it?
No. That's an awful idea.
Don't be rude.
But you know, maybe one day you can grow up big and strong.
Oh, okay.
Don't be rude. You have to be very polite. This is very nice man.
Okay, Mom.
All right. I don't know how I'm her mother, but okay.
It's like just following along, trying so hard to grasp what on earth is happening.
Yeah, Maya's like, I don't know what just happened all of a sudden,
Just
but
in the
okay.
back, like,
This usually happens way better. That's right.
Okay, just follow me. And he kind of goes like this to get Natrix's
I'm like-
arm off of him.
I'm gonna be like,
Just like,
what?
Hit him.
Just follow me. Kind of grabs his shield, puts it forward, moves to the people. Excuse me. Kind of pushes them out of the way. Official business. And they kind of get out of the way. Let you all kind of pass through.
this poor guy. Poor guy. I feel so sad. We could have cooked him.
It's technically his cooking.
He takes you guys to it. This building, which is one floor, a little smaller building compared to some of the others that you see around. And
Did you see Thomas?
I didn't.
Oh, man.
It's making me laugh
Oh,
more.
okay.
For the cuckening, part 2. What? No. You'll never be cucked.
I'm here to deliver your pizza, man.
All right, it's right there. Hope you guys have a great day. Bye. He leaves, kind of like.
Before he's out of earshot, can I just make a loud whisper to Maya? Just be like, "Where did you get this kid?" About Sam.
She started to go. I do not know.
Are we adopting a child now?
What are you talking about? No,
I don't recognize this person.
I don't know that.
That's Sam.
Bye, mister.
And I hope that this guard is thoroughly confused with their experience.
Very extremely thoroughly. He's just like, something broke inside of him that day.
Yay! That's what I wanted.
I need to evaluate my life.
Oh, I've never. Why do hot women in hotbed have these weird families?
He's just walking back, being like, "That's it. I'm just going to the brothel for now. I don't care.
No drama there. God.
professionals.
You only find true love at the brothel.
You do.
I know. A monk found or paladin.
So you guys see this building. It's got a couple of pillars there to a door. It's a bit smaller than the others, but a decent-sized building, one story.
I'm just gonna lead into Maya. What on earth did you do to that poor man?
He apparently thought that there was something else going to go on besides me just getting directions. That's why I called Natrix over.
Okay.
I'm just gonna snicker.
I mean, what's possibly weird about us, sis?
Exactly.
Oh, dear God, no. And just gonna go start walking in off of Molly.
Okay.
Just gonna turn and follow Rhea because that was weird.
For some reason, I feel offended.
Don't worry, you make a great uncle.
Why do I feel so uncomfortable?
I am just speechless. Just a 1,000-yard stare.
Walks off.
Gonna go pray now.
As you guys walk up to the stairs, little kind of steps that lead to the door. There's a big old doorbell next to it.
I will ring the doorbell.
I'll be
Ring.
right next to Rhea.
And a person comes out, human, kind of mid to late 30s, kind of with brown hair, comes out, strong jaw, and is just like, yes, what can I do for you?
We would just like to give our thanks to Grace. I forget her last name.
Oh, I got it.
You want to give your thanks to
Captain.
Grace.
Captain Grace.
What for?
One of your mercenaries was instrumental in our survival on the road. We just want to pay our respects.
One of our mercenaries, you say?
That's correct.
All right. Well, I'm sure she'll want to hear about that.
Cabinets?
Kelvin.
Thank goodness someone takes better notes than I.
You take note?
Yeah, so
Rhea.
far I have you heard David tell Sen something. Nailed it.
Grace Calvinus. You, however, do not remember Grace's last name.
Is Grace Covenants?
Yeah, she'll want to hear that. How rough things have been lately. So, all right, come on in. Opens the door. As you guys file in, says, "Let me take you to this room." There's kind of the first door on the right. There's kind of a area there, a hall entrance, and then corridors leading off to the left. And he takes you to one door that is just behind where that corridor goes in the main hall. So as the corridor goes, you have a door right at that entrance to that corridor. And he leads you into it. You see a rather large oak table that's there. Very nice finish on it. And windows that are letting in enough light to where they don't have to light anything. Stay here. I'll get Grace. He leaves you in there.
Well, that was weird.
After a little bit, it comes down, knocks on the door, comes in. Hello. And you see this woman with black hair. Let me get She has a brown hair that's so deep it's almost black. But you still see the brown as the sun kind of shines through it. She has kind of an olive complexion. And stands about 5'7". Is sitting there in some leather armor. And comes up and says, I am a Grace Calvinus, the commander of the Avamati here. I am told that you wish to speak with me.
Me.
Yes, we, excuse me, we found ourselves unexpectedly receiving aid from one of your mercenaries and just wanted to come and thank you personally as he was not under our employ at the time.
You came and helped us. We would not have survived if it were not for him.
It is interesting as she sits down at the table with you guys. Well, I am always happy to give the praise that is
heaped on us. We do provide a very good service.
Clearly. We found ourselves attacked by highwaymen in the middle of the night. And fortunately, the camp next to ours had mercenaries from your guild in their employ. They were not able to save those within the camp, but the one remaining was able to help us escape with our lives.
You see her brow kind of furrow a bit when you say this to her. And she looks at you guys. I am so sorry, I did not get your names.
My name is Rhea.
It is nice to meet you, Rhea.
My name is Maya.
And Maya. You, your name?
I am Mehem.
And then just fast forward. I say it every time, but fast forward.
That is okay. Why don't we move on, Mehem? And what is your name, sir?
Dominic.
Dominique. And yours?
Hi, I'm Sam.
We have heard this tale already this morning when one of our mercenaries came back alone. He had assured me that you had already spoken with me. Of course, I clapped him in irons as soon as he lied to my face.
He did not know we were supposed to come yesterday.
Unfortunately, lost track of time, new in the city and whatnot. Had a terrible time finding the place, frankly.
We got lost. And then you were already closed.
But as you can see, he was clearly not lying.
I will be the judge of that.
He did a great service to us.
Tell me. Give me your recount of how he saved you.
Well,
she looks intently at you.
We were sleeping, you see. One member of our party was out on watch and was overwhelmed by their numbers, sheer numbers. Unfortunately, never even got an alarm off. By the time that we were aware of anything that was happening, they were already in the camp.
And you say that the members of the Affamati, they saved you.
When I rejoined my own camp, I was silly of me, forgot to bring a tent. So ran in and was there just in time to see at least Jethro fighting alongside my compatriots. By the time that we were able to regain control of our own camp and make it over to the other, it appeared everyone had already perished. We were very lucky to have him there.
I do not think that this spares him the harsh judgment that he deserves. He lost his marks. The priests of Erlangen, they have died. And this is a black mark on the Affamati, you see. It does not change the fact that we now lose face with the rest of the mercenary guilds.
I wholeheartedly disagree. You see our party, you see how many there are of us. You see him, gesture to Mehem, and him, gesture at Ted.
Sorry.
You think that with all of us barely escaping with our lives, that 3 lone mercenaries would have survived on their own. We barely made it out with all of this. If it weren't for Jethro, we likely wouldn't have. This one almost didn't, and gestured to Mehem again.
He was brought down. If it was not for Jethro, we would have been dead.
I want to hear it from you.
What? Yes, I was the first to wake when we heard bandits at the Farlongen camp. And I was the first to fall.
And
Right.
what did a Jethro do to help?
I remember Jethro jumping out of the tent, offering his own life alongside me.
That is his job, you know.
That is his job for his charges.
And you are asking the person who was merely unconscious for a good portion of the fight to regale you with this. I remember.
She insight checks you when you say that.
Nice.
As you're telling the truth. She goes, very well. So, what was he doing in the tent that he jumped out of? Perhaps maybe not you, as you were unconscious for the rest of the fight.
Yeah, I would not know. And I just...
He doesn't know.
Well, I don't know, but it's escaped me to ask.
And he goes, very well. Looks at you. And were you there with Jethro?
Can't say that I was directly with him. He was in the tent.
And what was he doing in the tent?
I would
while
presume sleeping.
His friends were being killed.
It wasn't my tent.
Make a deception check.
Not that dice.
What, you don't like this die?
I thought you said you didn't like that.
I am ready for an inspiration.
Continuity.
12 total?
I will inspire that.
Yeah.
Yes, please. Please and thank you. Thank you, everybody.
Inspired.
For the bits.
Ooh, much better. 23.
That's what you needed.
Yes.
She.
Thank you, community.
Then whose tent was it? And what was he doing in there?
I have no idea. He was sleeping.
Well, his brothers in arms were dying.
I don't know.
None of the Affamati ever sleep.
He has told me that he was awoken. And he came to help you. But I don't believe him. I know when someone is lying to me.
At this point, I want to pull out the one prancing cat patch that I had cut off and just slap it down. Like, was he lying about this then? There was at least a dozen, if not more.
There were a lot. Our friend almost died. We found him just in time. He had been overpowered by them. When we woke up, they were already in the camp. There was nothing we could have done. We even had our own man on watch.
This is a new group. They have been raiding. This cat that you see here, it is a beast, a displacer beast. This is what we call them, displacers. We do not know their name. We hear that they take the worst of the worst mercenaries. Ones that no reputable guild would take. I have very high standards, especially as I was sent here from Sarkanto to open this branch. I gave Jethro a chance. His brothers have paid the price for his inability. And so must he.
You would have preferred that he die. It was him and 2 others, and just a couple of priests, against over a dozen of the most, the seediest of mercenaries. We shared a meal with them. We shared our camp. And when they were overtaken, just a few of your mercenaries were overtaken, he knew there was nothing that he could do in that camp. He came out and he took care of us. Not his charges. He could have run and he could have let us die, but he chose to take up arms with us instead, and I think that deserves to be rewarded, not punished. And frankly, I don't appreciate you suggesting that we're standing here lying to you when we're going out of our way to come and communicate that to you, that we are grateful for one of your mercenaries. We've come to offer him praise, and you're calling us liars.
No, I am calling him a liar.
Did he not say he jumped out of a tent when he was awoken and fought?
Yes.
And what have I told you?
You have told me the same.
So who are you calling a liar if the story's the same?
Well, that is just it, isn't it? It is a story.
No, it is the truth.
You have many patrons that you treat this way.
The Affamati. We must uphold our reputation as a mercenary guild. That is all that is good.
See how well that reputation is upheld when patrons, when folks who were coming to you to speak well of one of your mercenaries are treated this way, mistreated this way, to find out that a man of honor and nobility that jumps in to help those in need is then punished by the Affamati. You see how well your reputation holds up then.
Make a persuasion roll.
Oh God.
I'd love to help you because I have I have a persuasion and plus 8. So
Yeah,
Yes,
both of
do
you
it.
roll. Both of you roll, as you've been helping.
nat 20.
Nat 20.
Yes. Because I got 12.
Nodding over the shoulder with shades.
Yes.
You're done.
Good job, Mom. It's like we could take a very successful hit against you to a miss, or a critical hit into a normal hit.
Nice.
Sick.
Well, You're welcome. This is what to say. That son, we will let them know exactly.
Get out of the
what
way,
they're treating
Bob.
people.
I have to say Bob instead of Bub for copyright.
What? No, Bob dies. It's awful.
Oh, Captain Dad Bod.
What?
Nothing. Never mind. Sorry, no spoilers.
Dad
Don't worry about
If you
it.
haven't seen it,
Anyhow,
It's in Avengers.
yeah.
No,
Infinity War.
no.
Thanos'
Stereotyped.
Captain Dadbod.
Thank you.
So,
I'm glad you understood what I was talking about.
what was the total persuasion?
28.
She looks at you, eyes narrow.
We could just tell the other mercenary groups that this one is treats their heroes badly.
That appears to be the truth of it.
It would be very hard to have more recruits as we are trying to build this branch of the Affamati. So, I will let him keep his job as a member of the Affamati, and may all the other guilds know that we, even though our mercenaries may get a black mark, we stand behind them. And you should spread this.
Going to take 5 gold out of my pocket, out of my bag, and you see that he is compensated for how you've unfairly you've treated him in our absence. And just give her the 5 gold.
Looks at the gold on the table. Looks at all of you. Grabs it. Then we have a deal, yes?
Yes.
You keep your side of it, yes, of course.
Very well. Gets up. Goes to the door. Opens it up, yells something in another language. And comes back. Then, another the bargain is struck. I will allow you to have a moment with Jethro. But keep your end of the bargain, yes?
Of course.
We shall.
We'll tell the other mercenaries. We'll tell anybody. The wardens, mercenaries. You let them know.
See that you do. She opens the door, and Jethro comes, and he's still in the irons. And she kind of yells at the guy, what are you doing? Get him out of the irons. I told you this. And then gets him out. Comes forward. Jethro's there, kind of looking around, sees you guys.
Gonna hide behind Mehem, or Ted, the larger of the two.
Mehem for sure.
Yeah.
How tall are you at this point?
5'2".
5'2"? Okay.
Inconspicuous, but like covered as well.
Okay. Kind of looks over. It's cocked. Okay. Stealth.
Absolutely.
Hey! Oh, these men are 25.
25, yep. Back there.
Where did Sam go?
Hey. You guys came.
Sorry we got waylaid. A little. We keep our bargains. Right?
Of course.
They tell me that you were a great help in keeping them alive, and that you were right about the displacers. May I keep this patch?
I suppose.
Grabs it. They are a scum, you see.
And this is something that we can agree upon.
Jethro, because of the words of these good people, you will be reinstated, and we will send you on a new mission. You have them to thank. As he looks around at you guys and goes, thank you guys. Thank you.
We should be thanking you. You helped us indeed.
For keeping us alive.
His eyes kind of meet yours for just a brief moment after you say that, and he kind of looks away again. Yeah, I really appreciate it, and I'm gonna strive to do even more, thanks to you guys. So, maybe you'll see me on the road if you hire the Alphamati or something.
We will ask for you personally. There's a winning smile.
All right. Cool.
Cool indeed.
Things we have to go do for.
Well, if there is nothing else, it was a Mehem and a Dominique, Rhea, Maya, and a Sam. I will let Jethro show you out. Thank you for coming in. Looks at you guys very intently and walks out, closes the door. Yeah, she's pretty intense. Trying to prove herself or something. That's what the others say.
Aren't we all?
I know I need to.
See that you apply the lessons that you've learned on the road. Yes?
Yeah. I will. Like I said, if you ever need me, come find the Alphamati.
We know where to find it now.
I have a black mark, but it'll be all right. They're gonna keep me. Just don't do it again, right?
You've got wonderful opportunity to get it removed, I'd say.
I can hear, sorry, we should go.
You sound upset.
Screeching.
Yeah, we should. I've got things to do
Some sort
anyways.
of strange mechanical beast.
I'll, as he holds his wrists and kind of rubs them, I'll see you guys out. And he leads you to it and just says, opens the door. I can't thank you enough. If you ever need anything, you let me know. Jethro's there.
Of course.
Cool. All right.
Thank you.
2 giant thumbs.
Claws coming off of him. All right.
Just trained over in the corner.
Cool. All right.
Well, I want to say this. to you, Jethro. I haven't gotten a chance to really talk to you a lot. Kind of met you briefly, and then we let you walk a long time, and then I forgot. But
No, I understood. Like, there wasn't enough room, right? So.
yes, there was a lot of nesting. Nothing. I would just like to say, do not let this loss weigh you down, but let it fuel you as you strive for greatness. Easier said than done, but let it.
I plan to. I'm gonna kick ass.
You're the best, Jethro. You're the best.
Oh my god.
For our podcast listeners, Aaron is wearing a kick-ass costume now.
After the break. And there's hair in my eyes with either mask.
Costume change.
I didn't say fix it, honey. It's okay.
Lovely.
It's okay.
All right.
It's like in your mouth.
Guys are the best. Oh my gosh.
Maybe if we meet again sometime, yeah, then we can. I mean, maybe I could show you what I learned. I will kick ass.
I would be honored.
But you want to go?
What? No. I am no big daddy. I'm just trying to. Isn't that the Escalus case?
Yeah, you did great. That was great.
You don't have to lie. But yes, I will. I would cherish the day to see how strong you become. Whatever. Love you. Thumbs up. Goodbye.
Bye, dude.
Okay, we need to go. Let's.
Yes, thank you.
Can I do like one of these with him and bring him in for like one of those like bro-y hugs?
Who are you?
I'm not gonna say anything. I'm just gonna shake my head and just be like, and then just push him away and
Yeah, I'll
awkwardly leave.
Actually, I'll walk near him and be like, "Who do you think it is?" And just walk.
I don't know.
As you guys are leaving, the door closes.
You could just hear the.
That was weird.
I don't know who that was. What?
He's missing from the group.
Thanks, man.
And you guys look at each other, and Ted is like, "All right, so that's done."
So that apparently we have to go and tell the other mercenaries that Siafamati at least helps these people, helps their people.
If the opportunity presents itself.
So let's make our way to the temple and, if we happen to pass some people.
I think that would be prudent. Is that all right with you, Mehem?
It's okay. Yes. This is a positive lie.
You know you want to go, ma'am.
To the temple. No, I want to go to the temple. I'm just talking about Jethro.
Lying works a lot better if you don't say you're lying. And I would like to point out, none of us actually lied.
Did he actually help that much?
No.
There we go. Nothing. I was talking to my God.
Killed that guy and that other guy.
Technically,
Yeah, what's his name? That guy.
Yeah, he killed some people.
He did a thing.
He was a good meat shield. That's how he helped. But I don't think that's what a gang of mercenaries
Yeah,
wants.
he definitely did not do a whole lot.
No,
but
we,
he did his
we
best
covered-
with where
yeah.
he was at.
He had some really good tries out there.
He was post-cut. It's too much to ask.
And he was tied up. I had to untie him first, too. Did not mention that, though.
Yeah, again, not a lie.
Yeah, didn't lie. That was marvelously done, darling.
Back at you.
So as you guys head towards the
Heck yeah.
main gate in the south to head to the temple of Rao at Karma. That's where we're going to end it for the night. Went a little over. Wanted to finish that up, get that thread tied. So we're good with that. Yeah, you guys did a good thing. I was glad that you guys did it. Or Jethro would be in some trouble for sure.
Let's go balance it out by burning a bunch of stuff.
Sounds about right.
That is very chaotic. Rhea.
We're walking to the temple where I
Awesome,
worship.
totally
Do we have
agree. Let's
somebody
do
who won the
it.
pin?
Love it.
Thomas? Yeah? Yeah? All right. We're going to get it in just one moment. Thank you, everybody, for staying with us. I know we had a number of giveaways as well. Congratulations to those winners. And Sarah Cloudstep, who is Andrea, won the pin, but
Nice.
since she designed it, she gave it to Blues Clues.
Aww.
Congratulations, Blues Clues.
Double nice.
Thank you, Andrea, again, for the beautiful design of the Leaping Fox here for the Foxy regulars.
It's lovely.
And enjoy that, Blues Clues. It's really, really cool.
I really love that Blue's Clues has kept on watching us.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was very nice.
Originally it's from
Thank you.
Rachel.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
That pin in Disneyland.
Thank you.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, we did take this pin to
We
Disneyland
did.
with that.
That's awesome.
Nice.
It was fun. It was fun. Thank you guys for coming dressed up in costume. Thanks for letting me borrow the costume.
Costume. What do you mean? You don't wear this on a regular basis?
This is my going to work clothes.
My ass-kicking outfit.
Oh, yeah. Yes.
I don't know why, but I cannot remember the girl's name from Kick-Ass now.
Hit girl.
Hit girl, that's right.
I cosplayed her. I know.
Hit girl. All right, you sons of bitches. I just remember her awesome, little monologue at the end. So all right, you cunts. It's great.
Such a good film. All right, guys, we're going to call it a night.
Yes.
Thank you for stopping by. Thanks for checking us out. And thanks for starting your week off right with a critical fail. We'll see you guys next week.
It's like Logan.